The SunBet Poker Tour 2024 starts right now.
Tell me something. Welcome to the show. Welcome to SunBet Poker Tour. How's the whole experience been for you and your husband, Henny?
It's good. It's been good.
And I saw you were his lucky charm yesterday on the side of the rails there. How was that whole experience for you watching him take down that title?
It's nerve-wracking.
So how does it feel to be part of this ladies' event?
It's wonderful, actually. I must say it's different because I'm used to playing with men.
Yeah.
And you kind of understand how they play, when they play, and what cards they play, at which positions. And the ladies are just wild. They're wild. So your pocket tens are normally just shit.
All right, we're sitting here at the beautiful Sun City, the most incredible views. And I'm sitting here with Chantal. Chantal, welcome to Sun City. How does it feel to be part of the ladies' event?
It's quite exciting. It's the first time I'm doing an event at Sun City, so it's fun.
I'm sitting with Marco Nook here. Marco, welcome to Sun City. Marco, we have these sessions to sit down, almost have a little bit of a one-on-one opening up about poker and poker as a whole in your history. Tell me a little bit more, where did it all start for you?
Oh yeah, I think I've spoken about this on stream before, but this will be a nice place just to have it. My grandpa used to play poker, so I used to watch him when he used to play online. I'd just sit behind him and I'd watch when I was younger. And every time he used to visit, I watched him play and watch him play. And I just started playing myself.
And Tommy, did you learn any tricks of the trade from him that you've now put into your game?
To be fair, it was like a long time ago, so it was a lot of different. It was a different type of poker. People would only like 3-bet aces or kings, you know, and then if it's 4-bet, you just know they have it, right? So no, I wouldn't say I picked. And I was very young as well, so I probably wasn't learning anything specific. Probably learned most of the things just from online.
Welcome, Benjamin Guppy Lingelfelder. You seem to have had the Sun City of Sun City so far. Talk to us about the trip.
So Chris actually gave me the nickname. He says I'm the new self-proclaimed King of Sun City, which is a nice title. I'll definitely take that. It's an upgrade from the Prince of Monty, so definitely I'll take that one.
So can we shorten it to Sun King? Is that fine?
SunBet King, I'd like that one. that sounds nice.
And Guppy, we're sitting down in what is possibly one of the best tours in South Africa, but it comes with a bit of a history for you and your family. Talk to me about your poker history and how it's all stemmed to you as a poker player.
So I can actually write a book on this, but long story short, so I got involved in the game when I was 9 years old. Started playing online on Party Poker, Poker Stars. My dad, obviously, he used to play a lot of poker, All Africa back in the day and all that. So very privileged to learn a lot from him and other great players online, like watching Jared Solomon, Darren Kramer, those guys play online on the TV back then at the All Africa Poker channel. So I started playing online. My dad told my grandmother, let me send you some money, and he deposited $100 for me to play online on Party Poker. Started playing, obviously lost in the beginning, but yeah, something that I wanted to improve on and eventually got there, you know, and got to take it further. That's the important thing. It's nice, second generation player, it's always nice because you can always go to someone with advice and that, so it's nice.
The SunBet Poker Tour 2024 starts right now.
No, I can't complain. Everything's going great, running good. Life is just so great.
I'm going to restart that segment of the show because we were muted as is production. It happens in life. These are things we've got to deal with as we go. This is the beauty of live production as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Day 1B of the SunBet Cup. We are certainly looking forward to broadcasting, not necessarily one of the headliners, but it is certainly a competition worth looking at, worth having on board, and interesting player field out there.
Yeah.
So I want to introduce my two esteemed commentators here. In the middle, the little pocket rocket, let's call him, I don't know, Jason Robinson of the commentary box, way before Jamie's time.
Yep.
But Jamie McCarthy, our GTO analyst and wizard. Welcome to the show, Jamie. How's your afternoon been?
Oh, splendid. Serendipitous. Amazing. So fun.
Good.
Great day.
Great. How did your putt go?
What an experience, dude. I mean, that's just the awesomest putt course ever, and I mean, I just really love playing on it.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy.
And on our far left, we have the ever mercurial, the ever good-looking, the bearded wizard, Jeff Bezos. Welcome, Jeff. Chris.
Hi.
Christine.
For that stellar intro.
Our technical terrorist, our technical terminologist. Chris, did you enjoy that putt that we had this
buddy,
session?
absolutely fantastic. Considering everything we witnessed yesterday, Jamie gloating from the hilltops.
Yes. And that's a good point. We'll touch on that later on.
And being brought back down to earth in a measly 113 strokes.
Yeah.
106.
106.
So 106 on a 18-hole putt course.
Yeah,
very impressive.
Very,
Thanks, bud.
very impressive. Again, shout to Max as well. Thanks for coming through, bud. And I'd like to just give myself a nice little shot for putting it back on the back nine.
Yes, you did. I was mightily impressed with that. But enough of that. We're here for poker. We are here to see what's happening out there. We get so much time to do what we need to do. And we really love this. And I must say to all the people that have shown us support out there, the viewers, and those that haven't subscribed yet, please do go and subscribe and like all the social media so that you can keep up to date with what's happening on the SunBet Poker Tour. And looking forward to seeing what happens there. Gents, I'm going to jump straight into it. Day 1A ended this morning at a grueling, proper grueling 4 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Super late.
Then
Fatigued.
eventually came back at 12 o'clock this afternoon. So not a lot of time to rest up, and they played down to final 4 there. It was really cool to see that a lot of the guys we like to see got through, but also the guys realized they've still got another chance. There's still day 1B and C, and by no means the end of their run. I can tell you that for free. Chris, I'm going to jump straight into Sugi getting through there, I think, with 232,000 chips.
Yep.
And then I think, from what my memory serves me correct, it was
Jacobus, like 208,000.
Yeah, got through there as well as Clayton on 85k, your mate.
Yep.
And who was the fourth there? If my mind,
Let's see if we can find it quickly.
I've got it here somewhere. I definitely put it in there. But anyway, we'll find that information. It is
Norman Cherry, 132,000.
Yes, that's right, Norman Cherry. And I see he did jump back into day 1B, which is great. He wants to give himself a chance at building a bigger stack. And basically how it works is that 1 in 8 players go through. Okay. So how the structures are evolved is we're going to have Wednesday, we had our first day 1A. Today we started with day 1B at 12 o'clock. That late reg has ended. We are now into 1C, which is slightly turboed format.
Yep.
It's going to have 30-minute blind levels and then changing over to 15-minute blind levels there. But what we as viewers are going to see, and our viewers are going to see out there tonight, is day 1B.
Yeah.
It's going to be very interesting to see. 12% of the field goes through, and every person that makes it through tonight goes into the money.
Lots to play for.
Awesome.
Lots
Yeah,
to play
that's
for.
cool.
But getting around to it, the high roller today,
Yeah.
Jamie, we ended off on such a high. There were so many hands. I mean, very unfortunate for Nick Yanu there to get stiffed the way he did. Like spots that
rough,
you should never be in 4-handed situations. But talk to me, How do you navigate that as a GTO guy? Do you think that there were any notable flaws there, or is it kind of just the way it happened is just unlucky?
Yeah, I think that's kind of just the way the cards fell. You know, when it comes four-handed, especially if you have the big stack, you do have to put the pressure, and he was putting the pressure. Unfortunately, he ran into like just a gross cooler. You know, boat over boat. What you gonna do about that? And unfortunately, it just went downhill from there.
Yeah, I mean, he even in his interview said he basically had the chip lead in the tournament from the get-go. You know, he lost early on, he had to rebuy, but then just absolutely went on a wrecking ball situation with everybody around him.
Yeah.
And Chris, you know, Rudolph Furry, you've known him for years.
Yep.
We've watched him go from strength to strength. I mean, he's aged like a fine wine. How special is that for you to see that today?
Yeah, but you know, it's amazing. You know, like I said to you, when he scooped the title, first thing he did, they put 2 tables together outside. His entire family sat down. They had some drinks, ordered some food, and you know, just celebrated, which was really good. And he played stellar, you know, flopping quads against Nick, which was
Cool.
quite an
Yeah.
interesting spot. Checking flop, checking turn, and then they're going through a bit of a clicking wall.
So insane.
Yeah.
I mean, to have pocket
Wow.
aces in that spot there, you never, ever think you're losing. I mean,
Yeah.
not to flopped quads. I mean,
No way.
do you, Jamie? I know you haven't got it offhand, or maybe you do. I never know with you. You always surprise me.
Yeah.
Dynamite's come in small packages. Do you know what the odds of flopping quads is? If not, please Google it for our
Let me
viewers
check.
out there. There's no issue with doing the research whilst we're doing it.
I'll
live
say
here.
like 1 in 5,000 as a guess. Let's check.
Okay, interesting. What are the odds to flop a flush again? It's 1 in 278, I think. Yeah, something like that, something arbitrary. So I'd love to see those stats there. But Chris, anyone?
Almost. Once in every 3,333 flops, you flop quads.
Okay, that's. But I mean, it shows.
Yeah.
You know.
100%.
And I'd love to know then, throwing aces into the mix, what are the odds are then to flop quads against aces? That would be interesting. Throw that in the
No,
mix.
it's the same because
I'm talking about
There's
the
a-
scenario. I'm not talking about flopping quads. I'm talking
Yeah.
about the scenario.
yeah, but like flopping quads against aces is the same as flopping quads against any other 2 cards. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
Yeah.
I do know what you mean, but there has to be a situational there. Anyway, it is what it is. And yeah, so as you can see, a very cool dynamic feature table here. The likes of Alan Jung there. We've got Henny Apple, Simon Solomon.
Greg Tucker,
I saw Greg Tucker there, Bank Solomons, and
Little Slam champion.
Nico Vickers.
Yeah. In the mix.
The Man Mountain.
And sporting a new look, huh? We've not seen him wear a cap yet when he's playing.
Yeah, I think for him, he's sitting there going like, you know what? I got to change my form. When I think it was Nick who found a 3-outer against him yesterday? There's something brutal.
That was Darren.
Stephen
Darren.
Courtney found
it was
against who?
against Nico Vickers.
So Nico
Nico Vickers,
made the
I thought
call
you
with
meant Nicky
Ace
Annoy.
Jack against Darren,
Brutal.
who ripped it with Ace 10, and Darren found the 10 on the river. And of course, Nick, you bumped into him earlier. Finished first event that he played in Times Square, the High Roller.
Yeah.
A gentleman from Stellenbosch.
Also, really cool to see Jamie's dark horse there, Hard Lipman, coming in third. You know, Howard was so stoked about it. He said, you know, it means so much having the support as well. But he said to me, Nick, I'm exhausted. I can't play any more poker today. So it'll be interesting to see if he breaks that duck and comes through here tonight.
Just to answer the question in the chat there, excuse me, Jacob saying the guy in the middle looks like very happy with his job. He's extremely happy. He's just taking a big knock to his ego today. You know, as we were discussing, losing to us playing putt-putt. Poor man. It's
tough out here, bro.
Yeah,
really
he's gone through an absolute roller coaster ride of emotion today. We went back to the room and he did have a little cry. I did hear a little whimper happening in the bathroom there. So it was, yeah, he's loving it, mate. But guys, thank you so much for joining. We really do appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe. And who knows, we could have some more kit we give away today, Nick.
Yeah, we do.
Good stuff.
But we will jump into that probably about 9 o'clock tonight. We'll have our first question out there for the viewers, so please do stay tuned. What?
Alright, so Nico banging it up here on the hijack with Queen Jack, and Oki just opting to flat here.
Interesting.
Just for the big. Yeah. I mean, we do mix there, but I think at the stage of the tournament we are 3-betting.
3-betting, yeah, most of the time.
Yeah, but with that being said, Nico has found top pair. $4K is the bet. And,
Yeah, not surprised to see Oki fold there.
yeah, I think we completely avoid that situation by 3-betting Ace Jack there.
Yeah.
We get
Certainly.
Nico to fold out all his trash.
Queen Jack.
Yeah.
Not that great, yeah.
Yeah,
Against a 3-bet,
I mean, look at Nico's stack though. He's doing super well.
as per usual. Pretty interesting mix of players on this feature table.
Very much so, mate. Very much so.
Yeah,
You know,
very,
you've got
very.
your-
It's probably like the most unique feature table we've had so far
Yeah, I mean,
in terms of like players and their play styles.
and one or two new faces as well.
All right, Simon Solomon, Ace King suited under the gun, makes it 3.5K.
Yeah, Simon, a quality player in his own right. We've
Yeah.
all played a lot. Well, myself and Nick have played a lot with him over the years. I'm sure
Is
you
he a
will
Cape
too.
Town player?
Yeah, he's a Cape Town
Okay.
player. Big fisherman.
Oh, I like fishing.
Yeah, I love spearfishing.
Ooh.
Has actually broken a couple of world records for the largest bluefin marlin. Is that what you call it? I don't know.
Could be.
So yeah, but I mean, that record didn't even last. I think 2 months before somebody else broke it. But it's pretty impressive to see. There's
Bluefin,
yeah,
the marlin. He speared a marlin
yeah,
like a swordfish.
yeah,
Jeepers.
yeah. It's pretty impressive. You see the photo. And the thing's like 3-4 times
Probably-
his
yeah,
size.
probably like
and I mean,
5 meters.
Simon's not small.
No.
You know, so yeah, it's impressive to see. Right, big hand developing here. I'm going to give the action over to Chris.
Yeah, speaking of not being small here, Alan Young picking up 10 to the cutoff. 3-betting at 7K.
Yeah, interesting to 3-bet here off such a short stack. I think it's probably best to just rip the lot.
Jamie, bear in mind though, this is the gentleman that did finish second in our main event a couple of years ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
So are you 3-betting?
yeah, of
Or
course,
ripping?
I'm ripping. I'm ripping the lot.
well, there we go.
But there we go. Bags is now in a bit of a spot, opening up. Simon just flatting and then over jamming. Right, though, sorry, I said back raising.
Yeah.
Back
No,
raising.
this is a pretty easy fold for Banks.
Not liking the spot.
No, it's yeah. All right, well, off to the races here. Ace King suited versus pocket tens.
75 and a half in the middle.
Yeah, Alan Young at risk.
First three. That's
Oh,
ace,
there's
8,
the ace in the
9.
window.
Yeah.
8-9, some interesting running cards here for Alan on the turn. That is not one of them. Alan looking for 10 and only a 10.
2 outs once. And unfortunately,
Doesn't get there, yeah.
that is it for Alan. GG, sir. Well played.
Oh, Nick's trick. The one that was dishing out the. Sorry.
Nice little shot there of Daryl outside. And there's our putt-putt champion, Max Davison.
Yep. What a great player. Runs as good as he does in poker as he does in putt-putt. Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like Ray Adams is in the mix there as well. Didn't recognise him without his Formula 1 or motorsporting kit on.
Yeah.
Right, over to Mr. Solomon's 366k, which is equivalent to 228 bigs.
Yeah, it's super deep. I mean, some of these guys came to this table like really, really short.
I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
All right.
Ace Queen here for Niku. Oh, and he runs it straight into the pocket kings of Eben. Niku gonna have to call this off here.
Eben shove is for 25k. Really not much. Jack 9 for Simon. Into the muck, those will go. And yeah, Nico will be snapping that off. What did you...
Just the peace offering. Fucking throw it at your head when you walk off the stage. No, so he came through on my ear. And and he was like, okay, Nick, over to you in 3, 2, and I'm sitting that burger in my fucking mouth. Fuck you.
Alright, so Nico finding the queen. He's looking for any ace, any queen. 5 outs twice. 8 of the turn, no good. Yep, kings are holding.
Shaman and Yibin and Niku are very good friends. So a little bit of a dirty one there on Nico from Yibin. But I'm sure Nico won't mind. Part of the game.
Yeah, look at, there we go. It's a nice little shot of the greenhouse. So Kate walking around there.
Caitlin fucks everyone. Do check out our reel later on. We are going to be putting something together. It'll probably only get posted tomorrow, but looking forward to doing something fun with her and getting that up on socials. Also, go across to my social media page there later on. You will see the whole challenge unfold on that putt-putt course today.
Yeah, but do we want to tell everybody about the stipulation, or we're going to wait for that?
We'll wait for that. It's still early days.
What was the stipulation?
The question for tonight: who won the putt-putt challenge this afternoon? Because we've said it once and that's it. Now we don't like it. Eh? Yeah. That's why I say 9 o'clock. It should pick up quite nicely.
Right, Eben out the way there.
So who's this guy? Thor Hammer?
Thor's hammer.
No, it looks like. Whoa. Who is he?
Sorry, can you repeat that question?
I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Who?
The
Seems like
Scandinavian
a
gentleman.
foreign
player,
player. Yeah.
Could be Scandinavian.
Who?
Tora?
That's at the table.
Tora Hammer?
Wearing the white hoodie.
Bring up his Hendon mob.
Ah, I see.
It's the quickest way we get to know someone. Bring
He's
it up.
hiding. Sorry, the frame of Nico Vickers is blocking his entire human being. And to the other tables there, King Queen versus tens, Queen flopping.
Oh wow!
10 turning.
4 outs once there.
What's the jack?
Yeah, don't do us a dirty there with the jack. No.
And 8s. Who does that belong to? It looks like
Daryl Schaff
Daryl Schaff
taking out Sean Bloom.
Yeah. Daryl was on the way out the door.
Yeah, he packed his bags. He's ready to go. Sit down, Daryl.
King 10 suited for Ibn. Off of his newly doubled stack.
For those of you
Or a
that didn't
hammer.
remember, he min-cashed the super high roller in Pretoria, that Ibn Marais, that is.
Yeah,
and
the Businessman Invitational.
if anyone thinks there is a spelling error to the Marais in his surname, he said it is spelled perfectly correct, M-A-R-E, but it is the French spelling for Marais.
Interesting.
Thought so too, even though he is as Afrikaans as they come. It's got a French surname, a little bit of flavour.
So this foreign guy, I couldn't find his Hendon mob.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Love to go and find
Maybe
out a
doesn't
little
have
bit more.
one. Yeah, we can have to go interview him.
Great.
Nice.
Sounds fun.
Woohoo.
Hopefully he speaks English. He should do. It looks like the Danish flag, doesn't it? Next to his name. Or was it a Norwegian flag?
It was red with a white kind of cross.
I think that's Denmark.
Could be Denmark.
Pretty sure.
Sweden's yellow with blue.
Yes, blue with the yellow cross. Light blue with the yellow cross. I'm pretty sure it's Denmark.
That is the trippiest picture if you put them both together.
Yeah, I think he's from Denmark.
Denmark it is.
Okay, so Thor getting out the way.
Thor Hammer. What a cool
Bro,
name.
That's literally like Thor's hammer.
Hence what I said.
Yeah.
Maybe,
And he's from that area.
Maybe that's an alias.
maybe it's an alias.
Probably an alias.
Okay, let's go pick at this. I'm going to go find out some more information on this guy.
Should we?
Gentlemen, I'm going to be back in about 20 minutes to half an hour, but I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Jamie McCarthy and Christopher Dean, aka Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, this is my part-time gig. And I spent all my,
Definitely the poorer version of Jeff Bezos. No offense, but no one can touch Jeff Bezos' wealth.
Alrighty, back to talk. If that is an alias, and it's the coolest alias ever.
Yeah, that's true.
If it's his alias,
What if it's his real name?
then
That would
that's
be
even
also
better.
even-
That
yeah.
is even better. Right, Oki Free. I was chatting with him this morning, waiting for the shuttle up. Said he's looking forward to jumping in today.
Sweet.
Queens for Henny Upall.
I mean, how many times is this guy going to pick up queens? That's what he won the grind with.
Yep.
And then the first hand of the next tournament he played might have been the high roller. Picked up queens again.
Yep.
First hand on stream.
Nico 9-5, yeah. I don't think Banks' stack is correct there, Jamie.
Yeah, it looks pretty short, and I don't see any
Bigger
of the
denominations.
big chip
We'll
denominations.
find out. We'll get the guys in the back to get that sorted. But back to the action there. Henny making it 11,000 to go on the cutoff. After Oki has opted to open up +1. He does make the call though.
Interesting, quite a wide defend from Oki here. Queen 10 off out of position versus a 3-bet. For me, it's usually a fold.
Look at this flop here. Oki might be enticed to float 1.
Yeah, he should. 2 overs, holding a heart, straight draw. Or backdoor straight draw, yeah. Yeah, and Henny just going to take that down with a nice little C-bet.
C-Betaroo.
Yep.
Yeah, no, very interesting table. I love Greg's got this very interesting demeanor about him.
Yeah, he does.
You know, he's got the Nightmare Before Christmas sleeve going down. If anybody knows anything about Tim Burton, you know, somehow all his movies are kind of intertwined.
Interesting.
You
I
want to
didn't
go
know
look at that?
Yeah.
Like Frankenweenie, for example. They say that Frankenweenie was, if you watch Nightmare Before Christmas, can't remember the dog's name,
Yeah.
but that was the same dog.
The same dog. Wow.
Yeah, finally died, and
Interesting.
ended up being in the movie too.
Too clever. Thank you, sir.
We just one, two. Lost.
One, two. Yeah, there we go.
Wow.
Struggling with Chris's headphones. And there we go. Sorted.
Yeah.
Cool.
Tonight is something like that's going to kick in.
Okay, again, just defending here with Ace Jack on the big blind.
Yeah, okay, a big lover of the game too.
Yeah,
Frequently
he's
playing in all the series, yeah.
Always out.
King, where did I come with King? 10, 5, 4 on that flop.
2 clubs, and Oki's holding the ace of clubs for the backdoor nut flush draw.
Evening, Lawrence. Hope you're keeping well, and good evening to everybody else that's in the chat.
Yeah. Penny Apple turning a gut shot here. And Oki inclined to float here with his 2 overs.
Yeah, 3 diamonds. The board connecting that 4-liner. Yeah, Oki, even if you had to bet there, I do think it'll make it a bit hectic if I need to call. He looks like he's going big here, Jamie.
Yeah, I just don't know how many 2s or 7s you can really give him credit for here.
Yeah, especially +2.
And yeah, the way the hand was played. Maybe from the button, but yeah.
Oh, Jamie, just thinking about your horrible run today, my friend. I would say I feel your pain, but I don't.
Such is life. Move on.
All right, folks, back to the action here. As I said earlier, some interesting players. Banks just going off to have a bit of a chow. I mean, you know, it's also unbelievable to think of how well Nico's done thus far.
Yeah, Nico, man, one of the most solid guys here, without a doubt. He's really been putting the work in, and I mean, you can see it.
Right. We are going to be action on Simon with the church again.
Yeah.
67 bigs. You could just opt for a min click here. You could go up for a bigger size. Looks like he's gone 6,000. Oh, sorry, 3.5. My bad. 3.5. Queen Jack here. 33 bigs.
Yeah, on the cutoff, and the player on the button. Is it Tor? Or did someone get up?
Someone
is
got
that
up.
his stack? Oh no, it is Tor on the button.
Rocky's getting out
Discipline
the way.
fold there. Yeah.
Tux might be enticed to call you, which he is going to do.
It's a lot of short stacks, eh?
Well, the registration is over, if I'm not mistaken.
So it's freeze out now?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Oh, and Tucker finding the 6.
Yeah. He's got a lot of turn cards that can help him as well to build some more equity. King of the turn. Greg goes from being in front to being behind, as we see. And it's over to Simon now. 12-9 in the middle. 5,000 the bet.
He should lead this turn. Obviously, it hits his range the best.
Yeah, and Eben now picking up a gut shot. It's getting almost 3.5 to 1 on his money to call.
Not good enough odds?
Nope, not good enough, but again,
implied odds is always
implied
a
odds
factor.
is a thing, yeah. Problem is that Greg is also getting 4.5 to 1 on his money to float it to try and catch something, so you never know, huh?
I don't think so. He's pretty short.
Yeah, gets off the way. Alright, Eben looking for 1 of 4 10s.
Greg called.
Did Greg call?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, he did. Unfortunately, doesn't find it. Love to see Tux this jam, you know. That'd be so plausible.
Yeah, he's definitely floating a lot of 9s on the flop.
21k, leaving himself with a little bit of change.
What a beast.
That non-all-in.
Yeah, one big blind behind.
Scream strength.
Yeah, I just don't know if someone can ever fold here.
It'll take time to work it out. Going through it all. Coming in with a great price. He has all 9 8s, all 9 10s, all jack 9s, all queen 9s, all 9 3s, 9 4s, 9 5s, 9 6s, 9 7s.
All the 9s.
All the 9s.
Basically.
which is pretty damn tough here for Simon. Because he knows that.
Yeah.
We know it's not ace 9.
Yeah.
We can definitely take ace 9 out because Simon blocks 4 combos there.
Yeah.
Greg Tucker.
Wow.
Greg Tucker.
It's Tucker time, baby.
Go
Nice,
on,
Greg.
son.
Wow.
Love that.
I mean, what a play. That was probably one of the only cards in the deck that he could have bluffed on that river.
Call that ball man intervention, bro. We were connected there telepathically.
GG, Greg. Gareth Duncan in the chat.
GD
How's
suits.
it, boys and girls? How's the weather in Sun City? Today was a pretty good day. It got quite hot at times, but
yeah, so hot in fact that Jamie buckled at playing putt-putt.
yeah, it happens. But yeah, weather's great. Cooled down in the afternoon, and we had a nice little putt-putt session.
18 holes took us 2.5 hours.
Yeah, had a little swim in the morning.
And how's weather back home, Gareth? Frank Solomon's out the way.
1-6.
Yeah, I mean, while Gareth's in the chat, I think it's a great time to give him a shout. So big thank you again for helping us with our fantastic jackets that were bespokely made for us. Bespokely?
Yes.
Yes, bespokely made for myself, Nick and Jamie. Gareth, thank you so much, guys. If you do want to get a piece of kit made for yourself, hit up GD Suits. You can find them everywhere on the socials. And also a big thanks to Michael Harris from 12 Acre and Thomas and Benno for our fantastic shirts. We really do appreciate you guys. So Gareth coming through tomorrow, though. What time are you flying up, my man? Alright, so Oki's opened the button here. Banks has decided to 3-bet to 17k.
Simon 3-bet.
Oh, was it Simon?
Yeah, oh wow, he takes it down.
Oh wow, yeah.
And that's such a cool spot to take, you know, button, open, small blind, call, and you're on the big blind, you're blocking all the ace combos. It's not really an ace you want to defend, so why not 3-bet and take it down pre-flop?
Yeah, that's
I like it.
Hey, but maybe if we're fortunate enough and Gareth gets through to day 2 of the main, which is coming 4.
Yeah.
We can get him in the box, come out and chat to us.
Absolutely.
Tell him a little bit, give everybody watching a little bit more insight about his business and how he goes
yeah.
about doing his dailies
Oh, for
and
sure.
where they can find him. Gareth, I don't know if you'll be up for that. Yeah, I know that paintball. That's what.
Yeah, that red eye flight is it's a killer, but you know what, it's worth it because you get to your destination within 2 hours.
Yeah, and then you take a nice 2-hour drive, plus minus, from. I'm guessing you're coming into that area, and you'll be taking some nice scenic routes to get through to Sun City. Right, Nico, Ace Jack here.
Raise up to 36, 3.6. 36.
Gareth, do you know which hotel you're staying in yet, bud?
Call. 36. 36.
Yeah, glad to see Jared Jardina just walked into the room. He's going to be jumping in soon as well.
Oh, sweet.
Jared never want to shy away. Oh, Gareth, if we had a golf cart bowl, we'd definitely come get you.
Check. Chill a bit. Can you get away?
What are you gonna, Gareth, what are you going to make the Uber driver extremely happy?
5,000.
You never know.
Right, Ace, King 9, 2 spades. Tor and Nico both finding some of that. Henny getting out the way.
Yeah, and Tor going to float one here with that backdoor nut flush draw.
Wow, big card on the turn.
Yeah, that is huge card there.
Yeah, and the thing is, Nico's also blocking some Jack X combo or Jack 10 combos as well. So this could be interesting to see how this navigates. Because Tor's only got 13 bigs. And Nico applying maximum pressure.
Wow.
And this could be a spot. Top pair, nut flush draw. And he puts it in. There are some opportunities as well.
Yeah.
Any king, any queen. To the river. King is the chop.
Wow, there.
I think that's Tor used his lifeline.
Yeah, it's a pretty good outcome for him.
Nico, it's a steal.
Yeah.
Basically had him dead to rights, eh?
Yeah.
Ice Jack.
Ja,
Die Ice Jack gewoon.
Ja. De club draw ook. Met mijn king, queen op de board. Maar ik keer speel niet meer.
What's up, Kiwi? Thanks for tuning in.
Sure.
I would like that with Ice 3 could chop. Always cool to chop with Ace 3, right? That's the last. I mean, it's like, I'm just like, hang on, buddy. Exactly.
1-6 to play. Oh, 1-6.
Pocket fives for Eben here.
Yeah, Eben finding that double earlier. Pocket kings.
Right.
See how he opts
Up
to
to
bang up
36.
fives, yeah. Plus one.
3.6.
Could be a little wide.
Yeah, I mean,
sub 30 bigs. It's difficult to go set mining, but you take the risk and it pays off. You can get some really huge implied odds from hands like little pairs flopping sets.
Banks on the big. And Banks, a big studier of the game. He knows these spots very well. Especially to this open, JD.
Yeah. Fold. I mean, that's a
Gets
go.
out the way.
$1.6.
You know, maybe if we're lucky enough, Gareth Duncan can bring us some of that Northern Brew up with him. Hey, G? Bring some of your beers with us. With you for us.
What's up, thanks? No.
What do you want me to do?
Please. No. Someone is singing in my ear. Okay. 1-6 to play.
Right, Eben is after picking up his hand with those fives and now picking up Queen 4, throwing it into the mucks. Oh, I would love some IPA, my good man. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. And maybe, you know, if you have a Northern Brew Zero floating about,
yeah,
Jamie McCarthy might be jumping into that with us.
Absolutely.
Rolling away from my microphone here. Nico, 8-3 on the big. Yeah, 10 for 5, 2 hearts. Penny finding bottom pair.
2000. 2.
Must be nice. Okay,
Sure. Yeah.
What is it? Zero thoughts.
What is it? That's something.
Right, there's a look at the chip count. Bank Solomon's at the top, 358k, 223 bigs, and Tor. What? I mean, that's the best aiders ever.
Such a sick name.
20 bigs. 20 bigs still ample though. We find double. We're back in the mix.
Yeah.
Greg Tucker though.
163.
We all saw that play with Greg.
Yeah.
What a hand, leaving himself one big blind behind, getting Simon to fold his ace king.
Yeah, what a legend.
1-6.
Over to Tucker. We'll be definitely opening here. King Jack.
Up to 3.5.
It's one of those bet fold scenarios.
Yeah.
Henny. Don't think Henny's going anywhere. As soon as the chips go on the card.
Yep, always.
Fold.
Oh, you were wrong.
Wow.
I've never seen him put the chips and then
Not
fold.
at all, my buddy. Not at all.
Fold. Then up to top.
Niku out of the way and action on Eben 6-4. He lets it go and a nice little scoop there. 2.5 bigs for Greg. Not bad.
Let's go, Tucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a nice little shot of the outer tables. We've got Sarge there, Wesley Blom, Darren Kramer, Max Devison. Shot on the rail there as well. Mr. Sun jumping in there.
Yeah, I believe he came 4th today in
Yeah.
the high roller.
That's it. Sean Bloom back in the mix.
Yeah, GG, Mr. Sun.
There's Young back in the mix too. Feels like we're having a cooking show with all these terminologies, huh? Blender in the mix, the nuts. Tucker back to back King Jacks.
This one a little bit better, being suited.
Henny out the way there. Bank Solomon's King 3.
Six deuce, no good for Nico on the button.
Yeah, very defendable here with 10-9.
Yeah, let's see. Don't really know Tor's 3-bet frequency just yet.
I think it's non-existent this time. He's picked up a little bit of trash.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I mean, Jamie, it's funny to think that come tomorrow, we only have 3 more days left of the series.
Wow. Yeah, main event starting tomorrow.
Main event.
Awesome.
I'm sure there's a 5K Superstar, Super Turbo, something like that in the mix there as well.
I can check for you. Yeah, there's a Super Stack 3, which is a very overlooked tournament. I mean, it's a 10,000 rand buy and you get 100,000 starting stack. And I mean, I think Guppy took that one down
a
couple
took
days
that
ago
one
for
down.
what, 150k?
That's correct.
Yeah, not
And
bad
then not
at
to
all.
forget about my boy Chad Moorman finding the 5k bounty. Good on you, boy. Winning the hand with his favourite hand, 2-5 deuce.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought they just set it up like that.
Never.
For the photo. He actually won with 5 deuce.
Yeah, Banks Solomon's ripping the lot here. Banks is now... See, sorry guys, we did have a bit of an issue with the graphics there.
Yeah, Banks
15
did
bigs.
not have 300k. His stack was quite short.
25 for it.
Yeah, but it looks like he's got a bit of a decision here. And Banks taking that one down, picking up 4k for his efforts.
Okay, blinds up. 1, 2, 2.
Chris and Jamie, I have a question about your time machine, lol. Kiwi, Chris is more than happy to answer that question for you.
You mean my DeLorean?
I don't know.
So Jamie, if you have to watch Back to the Future, you know exactly what I'm talking
No,
about.
I know what you're talking about, but... I think to answer that question, Kiwi, it's because the ladies' tournament was a turbo structure. It was a one-day tournament, very turbo-y, and it finished within a couple hours. Yeah, I think that correctly answers your question. Thanks for asking, though.
Also, Kiwi, I don't know if you missed it, you want to ask Jamie how his putt-putt went today? I think he might need a little hug.
She doesn't.
After he went through what he went through today.
Yeah.
So, right, but Bank Solomon's +2, ace-8, 18 bigs.
It's a weird hand because you don't really want to fold it.
And you also don't really want to jam it.
Yeah.
Especially being +2.
That's like the weirdest hand in the weirdest position, right?
Yeah.
It's like middle position with like a middle ace.
Like if I'm
What do you
taking
do?
that like on the low jack, for example.
Yeah, then you just
Then I'm
jam
rip it in.
Yeah, but from +2, probably have to fold. Interesting.
Tall. Fold that button.
Interesting.
Yeah. Curious.
Kiwi, I did great today. Thanks.
Stop lying.
Thanks for asking.
Stop lying. You're talking about the putt-putt.
I know. I ran bad in the putt-putt, I'll be honest.
It's a day that will be remembered in infamy.
Some people ran good, other people ran bad, and we'll leave it at that.
I.e. Max Devison. Tomorrow's another day, Jamie. Redemption is around the corner, I suppose. Or have you given up once and for all?
Oh, give up, my friend.
Turn it off. Speak loud. Yes, is John Lum.
2000.
Right, Banks +1, King 4 of hearts going into the muck here.
2000.
Blinds have just gone up. We're at 1,000, 2,000, 2,000.
See, I like this hand here, 10-8, the dim, as we refer to it. But stack sizing can definitely be raised fold. We're not ripping, considering we only have to get through cutoff and button, small blind and big blind.
Yeah. 4.5. 4.5.
We know that Tuck will defend very widely if he has a hand here. And Simon, yep, definitely defending. Yeah, he could even see a 3-bet.
Do you think?
Yeah, I mean, out of the big blind, playing the hand out of position, 3-bet, and then we just play pot control. I think if we get called.
Yeah, perhaps.
But as you see, as Jeremy says, he's out pipped here. King 6-7, big flop for
not a bad flop.
For Simon and Gully for Ewan.
Yeah, Lawrence, or I guess you can say I just ran.
3,000.
And Kiwi, I ran so bad that you would probably beat me.
Raise up to 10. 10,000 tutor.
So Eben betting 2/3 here. Sorry, Simon betting 2/3.
Yeah, is he just donking out?
Yeah, I think with up and down straight draw, he could potentially afford to call this off, Chris.
Yeah, for sure. We must also remember these kind of situations where we cut off hijack button versus any form of blind. We've got to literally take the entire range chart and basically give half to the small blind or the big blind, which would be the lower end of the spectrum from 9s downwards, for any all those combinations, and all the face value cards from 10s up to the opener, in essence.
Yeah.
That's just a simplistic way of looking at it. But yeah, we have a funny texture though, which someone navigated extremely well.
Yeah.
Bless you, Jamie.
2,000.
This could be the head. Could be this one.
So much. 2,000 to play.
Yeah, a little shot of the other table there. Looks like we had it all in. Who was that there?
2,000.
Looks like Alan has been eliminated once again.
Yeah, GG Alan. Really good sport, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, and what a sick story.
Yeah.
Up to 4.5.
My mother's last name.
4.5.
And then they took like the third version of Paul.
Yeah, tutor.
Like the fake version of Paul. So I do have a last name also, but choosing like the artist name. Welcome to
All right, Greg Tucker and Henny Apple, same hand here. Tucker opening the button, 4.5k. Blinds have just gone up, so he's sticking with that 2.5x open. Yeah, Henny just opting to come along. See, Jamie, I'm more inclined to be 3-betting a lot of the offsuited combos, considering in the spot. Look at this. This is going to be a very interesting hand, especially if you find a deuce or a 3 or 4 or 5 or 6.
Yeah,
on the dirt.
For sure.
As you can see, we are fortunate enough to see, should I say, that anything higher than Jack is going to be a chopper. Greg's still got 23 bigs behind. There's the 3. Tucker should know how to play these spots quite well. Could go big, could overbet.
9,000.
This is fucking scarp as sombra of
All right, that's the split. Oh,
Could Greg get Henny to fold here?
By ripping
with
the
a
entire lot.
big enough bet, yeah. And it's a pot-sized bet.
Tucker contemplating.
Greg's got
he
it in
checks
now.
back, goes straight on value. They're going to see each other's hands. They're going to have a good laugh. Imagine Greg just rip there.
We've seen him do it before.
Yeah.
I've never saw all you find it. Not so much.
Button moves.
Hey, like goed met je water ken I'll never do that to you. Come on. Dis reg gereeld so nie. Dis goed, dis sorry. Maar 'n posterboy wees vir jy. Jy moet hom so in die lug en squeeze.
Aqua, that's all play.
If I think it will get you, then I'll do it.
If I knew it would get you, I wouldn't do it. Okay, hammer wees. En sure. He's something like Nico. Or Simon.
Because that's what you're using his head over. Yeah, anyway. 2,000 to play.
Nico opts to get out the way. Evan, pocket fours now, +1, Jamie, 19 bigs. Also very on the line here. Race folding is going to be interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
We could just open rip here, pocket fours, but we do realize if we get called, it's going to be probably better.
Up to 4.5. 4.5.
Tor with ace deuce here.
Yeah, he likes these suited aces.
4.5.
Do we see a 3-bet? No, we don't.
Yeah, it's been quite passive on the table thus far, huh?
Yeah.
4.5 tilter.
Bank Solomon now on 12 big blinds. Unfortunately, has to let that King 5 go. Cheers, Kiwi. See you shortly.
996.
Ciao, bet. Two enough. 2.5. Raise up to 7.5.
Tor getting a bit tricky. Nick, did you manage to have a chat to him?
Call.
Hello, Nick.
Hello, Jamie and the viewers. Welcome back.
I'm here too.
I'm just welcoming myself, thanks.
Oh, and that little raise is going to pay off nicely now for Tor as he finds his ace.
All in.
So Nick, I know you're not a big beer drinker, but Gareth said he's going to ship us some of his Northern Brew.
Ah, Northern Brew.
Asked for IPAs. So.
One. Four.
Yeah, nice little pot there for Tor.
Tor Hammer.
Got a pair.
Yeah, you'll actually see I walk in here and I question him, how did he land up with a fake superhero name?
And then, did he say it's his real name?
Yeah, it's his
It
real
is?
name.
Wow.
Yeah, he said his parents. You'll see. You'll actually hear it. It's quite a cool little chat we have.
Awesome.
Just went and introduced myself and welcomed him to South Africa.
Nice.
Seems like a lekker ook.
Yeah.
$2,000 to play.
Over to Tor. Tor the hammer. Yo, let in ace 8 go. Man is playing toit. Toit like a toy guy.
Yeah, he has been taking those spots where he's got the clear advantage.
Henny here on the button, certainly raising with ace 3. No doubt.
All day long.
Raising up to 4,000 here from Henny Apple. Over to Banks.
Banks
King Jack.
finally finding a hand, and I assume this just gets ripped in.
Yeah, I
Off
think so
of,
too.
off of 12 big blinds, nice little squeeze, like steel spot here.
And hopefully he gets there.
No, he should. If he rips, he'll take it down unless Nico has like
No.
ace, jack, or better.
No, I think Henny's calling you, bro. With his chip stack. Prop
Guess
bet?
we'll see.
Prop bet?
No thanks.
Oh,
You know I'm running bad.
man.
I run so bad that I probably would have won this bet.
Yes.
But I said no.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Oh, just for the sake of the stream, Henny, please fold.
If we had taken the bet,
Henny, please fold.
I say Henny folds.
Yeah. I would have said Henny doesn't. I would say Henny calls.
Maybe we should actually just take the bet.
Nope. It's too late to apologize. I see what you did there. Reversal.
Yeah.
But you still, sir, lost start here.
He's gonna muck it.
A little bit of relief for you there. For those of you who don't know, Jamie is running so bad.
No, that's not relief. I would have won that bet.
But you're running so bad that you didn't take the prop bet and you would have won it.
Exactly. That's just how bad I'm running.
So bad.
So bad.
You so bad. Yeah, over to the other tables there. Pretty cool little tag there of Sean Blooms with his daughter, I'm assuming, on there.
That's very cute. I have the best dad in the world.
Yeah, pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Sean, avid member of the poker community. He's also a PokerBet pro. And love having him here. Playing on the same table as Darren out there, Darren Kramer.
Sounds like a pretty interesting table.
There's Tins Peninsula on the table there as well.
Interesting.
Tins, a regular face. And won a couple of trophies in his time. I think his last trophy was actually at Pretoria. Can't remember what it was. But Jamie, if you'd be so kind as to go check it out.
Sure.
You can actually look him up on the Hendon Mob, Tins Peninsula. You know how to spell that?
I think so.
Sure.
Well, I'm running so bad I might get it wrong.
Oh, don't be so harsh on yourself, my friend. Right, over to Oki, raising up to 4K. Henny coming along with 7-5 here. Alright. Just tossing his chips.
Yeah, no, I got the spelling wrong. T-H?
E-U-N-S.
Ah.
Prinsloo is P-R-I-N-S-double-L-double-O.
Yeah.
Twitter.
Double L.
When you have a
No,
blind,
one
single
L.
L, double O.
Yeah.
go down here because I'm
There we go.
Does he come up?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, you're correct. He won the 1,500 rand
16,000.
no limit rebuy.
Nice.
Cheapers. 100x his money.
Yeah.
What a that's a crazy payout. 1,000 in for 1,500, out for 116,000.
Where was this?
Oh, it was at Shuffle Up.
Oh, nice. Monty.
Yes,
Oh, nice.
I think.
Yeah.
Joburg.
Joburg. Yeah, good return on value. And then Pretoria there, where did he finish? As it reported?
Oh, the club championship, second.
Yeah, that's the one.
There we go.
There
yeah,
we go.
I remember his face now.
Yeah, he was wearing, I think, a cowboy hat.
Yeah. He was
Cowboy outfit.
that team. Yeah.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
To play. 2000. 2000. Raise.
5 deuce offsuit. Getting raised up here by Henny. Interesting.
4. 5-1.
Like Chad Moman says, 5 deuces never loses.
Yeah, Henry just getting a little bit tricky here, you know, hijack position, give himself a shot here, and tore with a decision.
He didn't like that fold, but yeah, he folded.
I mean, most of the time there I'm clicking back, I must be honest, I'm 3-betting.
Yeah.
Probably making it like 6 big
20.
lines there.
20k, yeah.
Yeah, thereabouts.
You like it?
Oh, it's that concert when I was young. And then, okay, cool, correct.
Five, 3 for Hedy. Better than the last one. Does he raise this one?
Potentially. What do you think?
Oh, it's a fold. Ooh, 10-9 suited for Henny. I mean, for Banks.
I would never do that.
Could be a min raise here.
Maybe not. Oh, let it.
We just be waiting for a scare.
All in.
I quite like this ship from Banks. And look at that. Takes the blinds down. Nice.
My last 3 years been coming in boring. My permanent residence.
Chris, 10-9 suited. Middle position, 16 big blinds. Do you ship or do you min click to fold?
Who was it?
Banks.
I ripped a lot.
The thaw comes through.
Banks ripped a lot?
Yep. Also, I kind of like it.
Towards the fire.
Yeah, I mean, like, we're getting so much to fold there.
Yeah.
Yeah, things work.
Yeah.
Silly.
Banks is brought one of his 7 Dragon Balls with him.
So cool.
We're free-spirited people. We're free-spirited people.
He's going to summon Shamron and ask him to grant him that wish.
Main event title.
That's it. Right, it's about Queen 6 here, UTG 57 bigs. It's the bucket goes.
Off on the coast.
Pocket 4s with Bank Solomon's. 19 bigs plus 2. You might rip, he might fold. I don't think he's ever raised folding.
Yeah, rip it, boy.
Yep, there it
we
is.
go.
Kings and carrots. Like that.
Now I'm doing the exact same thing in that spot.
Yeah, 6-5, 10 bigs. No, look at the spin it up. Tall. Tucker.
Nice one, Banks.
Yeah.
Quickly chipped up from 15 bigs to 21 in two hands. Stealing blinds.
What are the blinds are currently at, Jamie? We're still at
1,000, 2,000, 2,000.
Okay. See the Kanoi at the background there? I'll run up in the high roller.
Welcome back to the best Kiwi in Kiwi land.
Raise up to 4.5.
Ace Jack for Niku here. Pretty easy raise. Up to 4.5.
4.5.
Tall out the way.
4.5. Five. 1.5 2 top. Call.
You want them all?
Yeah, what you got?
500.
Ciao bet. Check. Ciao bet.
Maybe I'll send it to him.
That'd be nice. Nico.
Yeah, 10, 10, 5, 2 diamonds. Nico definitely going to be betting his ace of diamonds here. Getting a feel for where he is. I mean, unless you get check raised here, you're pretty good a lot of the time.
Yeah, Simon also, seasoned vet.
Yeah.
He arrived a couple of days ago. He's been jumping into quite a few other tournaments. Unfortunately, not finding anything as of yet. So this could be the one, Jamie. This could be the one.
Yeah, we shall see.
Yeah.
I like the way he's been playing so far today.
Yeah.
Seems pretty good, pretty solid.
Shot out on day 1C by the looks of it. Oh no, sorry, that's the satellite. That's the 1,500 rand seat.
Nice, yeah.
So, if I'm not mistaken, every 10 players, 1 seat to the main guaranteed.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Every 10 entries.
Pretty sure there'd be a couple of rebuys.
Yeah, I assume so.
So yeah, we can comfortably say there'll be 1 seat at least up for grabs.
At least, yeah.
2,000 to play. Oh, 2. 2,000.
Cool, 9-7, yeah.
Raise up to 5.
Making 5 to go.
5.
Okay. Cut off. Over to Tucker. 7 days. If you would, he could.
5 to top.
Any apple? 9 days. It's funny we weren't playing the 7 days game there, Jamie. Chuck would have shipped a lot, got everyone to fold.
Oh man, yeah.
And scoop it.
Yeah.
Alright, to the flop. Tor versus Oki. That is bottom pair for Tor. Open in the stretch for Oki.
5,000. 5.
Oki going to be drawing to the second nuts, yeah?
Die altyd flips, soos die nie.
Yeah. And he'll certainly stick around for this.
Yeah, it's something PLO. Second nuts is probably no good. As soon as you think it's good, it's game over.
Yep.
Turn is the Ace of Hearts.
Dan sê twee moontlikhede, of hy kom of hy kom nie.
Pretty good card for Tor to keep blasting on.
Line in probability.
Boom.
Something gonna happen. Or not.
Let's see if Oki gets sticky. If Oki clicks back here, it's going to be something special.
That will be very cool. Unfortunately, no hearts in his hand, which would be really cool for that check raise.
Oh well, Oki does find it. That is a scary board, Jamie.
Yeah, that is.
Ace of Hearts, or Ace of Hearts bringing the flush possibilities in there. Queen Jack definitely gets there, and Oki now with the worst of it in regards to being nutted.
Yeah, any calls.
Faster than the speed of lights. Tor's going to get the bad news.
Oh man. Tor left with only 5 big blinds.
Taking Oki. Oh, what's up? Oh, no.
Quick one, quick one. That was 100.
Oh, raised.
Oh, right.
So 100 in front.
Jy het nie, ek het nie. Ek het nie reg swart nie.
Nee, ek het daarom nie. Waarom oor te worry nie.
Enige shrapnel nie. Very hard, Adam.
Yeah, then you hit it. Yes, it would work. To do.
Yeah.
Like more.
I wanted to re-raise you on the turn, but the diamond, the heart came, you know, so I said let me just flat. And then you
DK still in the mix there. Max got position on him.
Yeah.
Daryl's still up in the mix as well.
Yeah, you can never count Daryl out.
Yeah, Daryl's such a good bloke.
Yeah. Sarge also on that table.
Sarge's not one to mess with.
And
Wesley Blom.
Wesley Blom as well. Wow. Pretty tough table out there.
Yeah, no, these tables are easy. We're getting some exception at the back there.
$2,000 to play.
Dirty diaper there for Irvin under the gun, +1. Tor. Not finding any form as of yet. Okay, ace queen. Up we go.
Right. Up to 5-5.
5.5 to go, Jamie.
Yeah. Let's see what this hand brings. Folds around to Henny.
Pocket nines for Henny.
See a 3-bet or a defend?
Ooh, interesting. Look at this. Henny has not opted to put the 4 chip on. He's gone with the... It could be a lighter.
Yeah. Last hand he did the same thing actually.
Is it? Banks picking up King 9 here. Hope he doesn't think he needs to squeeze.
Don't do it, Banks.
It's very tempting.
It is.
Extremely tempting considering.
It is.
15,000 out there. You have 40. Basically increasing your stack by 1/3.
Cool.
But Banks comes along. Henny up or in front of pocket nines. Ace to the window. Oh wow. Ace King 4.
Check or bet.
Not really the best flop for Banks or Henny.
Check.
Hate flopping a king and then seeing an ace next to it, eh?
Yeah, Jack of spades on the turn. Oki blocking that Queen 10 combinations.
Yeah.
I'd love to see a betcha from Oki now. Which is going to happen. Oki bulldozing his way through the field, yeah.
Yeah.
See, Banks is a non-believer.
It just sucks to call 16k here. That's almost half his stack with a pretty weak king, which is at best second pair on this board. Oh.
Banks opting to make the call.
Yeah, Banks a non-believer.
We're at 50 in the middle. Banks has got 90.9k. SPR 0.2. River comes boom. Deuce of clubs.
Oh, pretty bricky. And Banks just gonna be forced to check fold here, unfortunately.
18,000.
So in essence, Banks, I mean, yeah, I'll keep putting Banks all in here.
Yeah, pretty much. Banks really seems to be a non-believer here. What could Oki have? Maybe Queen Jack that he's beating?
I mean, he's trying to work out what Oki's natural bluffs are.
Queen Jack is
And
one
he
of them.
makes the call. Well played, Oki.
Oh, unlucky Banks.
Banks is going to be left with 1.9k, less than a big blind. Oh, sorry, yeah, less than a big blind, just less than a big blind. Bit of a rough spot there.
Yeah, unfortunate. But hey, a chip and a chair. All you need is one big blind. We spoke about it yesterday. You won a tourney of one big. I've won one of two. Nick has also won one of two. So I guess that means you're the best.
Negative.
What? I had a cup, what? Mindset.
Did you say Tucker, you're going to play the 8 o'clock satellite?
Sorry.
Oh, thank you. Oh, he's running good. Running good.
Okay. 2,000 to play.
Queen 10 for Ibn under the gun.
Hello. 2,000.
Pretty sure everyone's on doing the same thing. The M stands for money in the moon bag. Must be, right?
Must be.
Or it's Moon's.
Surely.
Moon's moon bag.
Moon's moon bag. Pretty cool. Alright, ace-5 for Henny here on the button. Pretty standard open. You pretty much want to be opening any ace when folded 2 on the button. Even
Yeah, that's correct.
Even ace-2 offsuit.
Banks putting the Lotsky in with the Roger that. 6-4 by Nico.
Any 2 cards are going to do here for Banks.
I like to defend you by Nico. This flops rather well.
Yeah. Banks is also liking it because now he can triple up. Nico giving us some ASMR there.
Yeah, fresh sounds of refreshment. Banks flopping a flush draw. Sorry, not Banks.
Backdoor.
Back draw, yeah. Back to flush with a pair. Nico with a flush draw. Henny now with the straight draw. Banks out in front here.
Nice one, Banks.
Banks fires the triple.
And look at that. What did we say? Chip in a chair, buddy. Chip in a chair. You're good, Banks. Throw your cards. Nice.
What if there's a pool table around here, Jamie? You pretty good at pool? You any good at pool?
Me?
Yeah?
Not really.
Okay. Play some pool with Banks.
Ooh. No, thank you.
It's good fun.
Interesting way of beautiful. He was all in. Yeah, Banks. The flag number 4 on the relay. Okay, doesn't normally give bad advice. He gives good advice. Like 35. They're back 4. Miss it, double up. Miss it, double up. Miss it, double up. Stop somewhere at like 3 million.
Okay, all in.
Tor, all in here. For 5. Big blinds, queen 10 off.
10,000.
Got to put it in when you got to put it in. So far, getting it through. Oh, Henny
What did you eat now?
finding
10,000.
ace 9, makes the call.
Where's that? Yeah, what's it? 10? Yeah, me too. That's what I'm asking.
Right, so Tor's going to be at risk here.
Yeah, let's see what Eben has. King 7.
Okay, that's this.
Alright, ace 9 b queen 10, Tor at risk. Reminds me of someone like, besides obviously like Norse mythology. If you ever watched Stargate, it'd be like one of those bits. 5, 7, 3. There's no help at all.
Stand up 3. Not the stand up 3.
Deuce on the turn. And 4 in the river, give you Henny the straight, and that is Tor. Done and dusted for day for day 1B of the SunBet Cup.
Yeah, GG Tor. Hopefully we see him back later and also in the main event.
That's what I'm saying. You from? I told you. One of the houses gone.
Of course. Het is een shot tequila hoor, als je het stek staan.
No pen.
Moeilijkheid.
There's one.
Dank je. Goed klaar.
$2,000 to play. 2. 2. 2,000. 2.
And I'll watch me for a bit.
4.5.
Raise up to 4.5. 4.5 to top.
Right, back to the action
Okay,
here.
Pauline.
Evans ripped number 3s. After Nico's opened up with ace 6 of clubs.
17.
Great little spot to rip those 3s.
17 total.
Yeah, well, I don't think we can raise his fault here.
I don't think he can.
Call.
Cards are going to be on their back. Evans going to see. And he's a favourite here by slight.
Like my brother, yeah.
Oh, that's an ace. 7-5 board. Evan got 1 out, as you can see there, as one of the 3s were folded. There's always a sweat. Now he's got some 4s to it. Into the mix as well. Deuce of spades, no help. That is Evan out the way. Good mates knocking each other out.
Yeah, GG Eben. Pretty good spot to rip those 3s.
Like my brother, I see that.
Lines are up. 1.5, 2.5, 2.5.
Everybody in the chats, be aware that we will be running another competition as soon as Nick gets back. And we've got an interesting question for you tonight to win some merch. So please stay tuned, tell your mates, get your friends involved, get your family involved.
Be that guy. Yeah, more on the
Get your dog or some of them across the boat for you.
Why not?
Yeah, stop killing people in this paper, no?
You will get that. If you was you, the ball would come.
12 up to play. Raise up to 5-5. 5-1-5. Alright, 10-9 suited for Simon under the gun. 5-5. Clicks it up to 5.5.
6-5.
All in. 6-5 follow. 6-5.
Right, Banks ripping it here, 6.5k.
6-5 2-10.
King Queen for Tuckmeister.
Oh.
Rocky's got the same hand.
Does Greg come over the top? I know he wants to. He's thinking about it. What? That's Greg's I'm all in face. Oh, makes a call.
Banks in a great spot here to find a quaddie.
Yeah. Let's see.
You can manage to win this, but it's a very nice one.
Right, so it's 4 to the flop. Banks, Solomon's at risk. 3-6-9. Simon holding 83% of the equity here.
Yeah, top pair.
So did we bet you could still have a player all out or all in here? Just to remove some of the trash that other players can have.
Yes, I think so.
Well, he gave you a talk now, man.
Alright. Simon has bet, everyone's out the way. Banks at risk here. Looking for a queen. No help on the turn.
Or an 8.
Or an 8 now. Brick the River Ace Club. That's the end of Banks Solomon's. GG, buddy. Always a pleasure watching him.
Have a ticket again if you win this. You win this and you have a ticket again.
Yeah.
Good. I think we. Same man, play up.
Sit up, Pen.
Almost thought he fucked it up. He didn't drop a triple up. How about that? I never black him.
Plot twist.
Sit up, Pen.
I think we must bring out someone. 1, 2, 3 guys out. No one came.
Yeah, stop killing the people here.
Yeah, and he's holding everything. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Is that right? Is there no one bus there?
Yeah, no, I don't know. Is the board right?
Yeah, it's 14 left.
No,
7 there. We're going to bring one now.
We're 14 left.
There's 7 there. 7.
We were 16 and
No, yeah. Yeah.
Well, we got the cards, huh? Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, so we're 12 left there, no?
2 enough.
How much? No raise, huh?
Raise.
Raise.
Raise. Up to 6 points.
Leuven begin met die koning.
We were 16.
The ones that went out there, eh?
And we took 3 out.
Yeah.
6.5 to 10.
Kan nie vir die klein geld.
Hockey, fucking threes there. Raising it up.
Seafair's beating me.
Yeah, I got good. Yeah.
I want to show you, you know, I had one of those. Ah, you had 3. So you got to
You put it in the memory bank.
Okay. I'll remember for next time. We'll give it a bluff.
Next year, if you
Ek koop jy dit.
remind me of this, please.
Ek koop jy dit. Ek wil koop jy dit. Ja, ek koop jy dit.
Fair enough.
I don't know what's happening, why they not. Yeah, because we're down to how many? It must be down to like 12 or something.
No, there's 18. Should have brought somebody long ago.
Someone coming now.
Enough to play.
Right,
Nico.
Yeah, UTG, 71 bigs.
5.5.
Closest to the button.
They raise up to 12. 12,000. 12 total.
How's it playing? Good.
Greg Tucker getting
32 behind.
pretty tricky here, hey? It's a 3-bet on the button with ace 6 off.
29.5.
Nico potentially gonna put him all in here. Chris, what do you think of Greg's 3-bet here? Because I'm like actually interested.
Excuse me, sorry for the delay there, Jamie. Yeah, I mean, I kind of like Greg's 3-bet here.
On the button though?
On the button? I do.
Versus an under the gun opening range, which is a very solid range, being a player like Nico.
Nico's kind of a yes, but Greg also likes to mix it up, and he knows that.
He knows that Greg knows that. Yeah.
So they're trying to level each other here.
Interesting.
It's a Queen 10-3 board.
Two hearts.
So being the 3-better here in position,
Greg should definitely be c-betting this.
Yeah.
What sizing though? He's only got 30k behind.
Yep.
10k here. Ship any good turn card?
I mean, if he goes small, it's one of those. He goes small, shove turn regardless.
Yeah, that's what I think. Okay.
Ooh, okay, this is now. Oh, it's weird because check flop means a little. Yeah.
Greg gets additional equity here.
I do think Greg needs to bet here.
Pot size bet on the turn.
That's
be interesting.
That's a little more in, basically.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Doesn't need to go that big.
Okay.
17.
And Nico
17,000.
obviously defending with a range that's gonna connect very well with this board.
Yep.
8s is probably like the worst hand that Nico shows up with here.
Yes, sir. I mean, the story makes sense. Nico knows Greg's only got 12 behind, basically. Regardless of what river is, it goes check shove, boom, Bob's your uncle.
Greg, you cheeky guy.
Chris. Yeah, nice little look there. Max still building up a stack after destroying things today. See guys Khalil in the background there saying hello to everybody.
What did you say to your wife about 10 minutes? She must be here by now. Right?
Good job, Lex Luthor. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, Mags, Lex. Anybody that knows the DC comic books knows that Lex is an absolute beast.
Yeah.
And I feel sorry for his psychic Mercy. She dies all the time and he turned into a robot. So that way he doesn't have to feel guilty.
Enough to play.
Now you better make it worthwhile.
All right, Leonard.
Yeah, make it. Come. Turn up. Gonna be angry.
Leopold. So Leopold limping here under the gun 5-3 suited. He seems to be a tricky player. It's his first time on stream.
Yeah, 190k, man. Looks like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Box. Hijack. 10,
I like
10s for Tucker.
Oh, he.
After 3-bet in the hand before on the button. I don't mind Tucker just flatting here though as well, being in position. But you know, open 3-bet. What's the thought process if we flat, Jamie? Do we just play our hand kind of face up?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's what, 11k in the
There's
middle
the
already.
Ripski.
Yeah, there we go. I like it.
Monster.
Got it.
Okay, looks like he's asking for a chip count here. And yeah, gets it through. Well played, Mr. Tucker. Chipping up nicely. I mean, a couple of orbits ago, Greg was struggling.
Yeah.
You know, 12 bigs. Well, sub 12 bigs, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Nice, Greg. Yeah, I don't think you really want to go 3 ways with pocket 10s when you're pretty short, you know?
Nah, for sure, buddy.
1.5. Turn up, turn up.
King Queen offsuit for Oki under the gun. Certainly we'll see him raise this up. Simon, who's been rather quiet, picks up a really nice 3-bet bluff hand, ace-5 suited. On the cutoff. Oh yeah, so Oki limped here. And Simon raised.
Yeah, and he's coming along with his pocket 7s as well.
Fold. 7-5. Fold. 5 more. Fold.
Ten, 10, 9.
Fold that.
Pretty interesting board texture. Especially considering the pre-flopped action.
The guys in the, if that table's more than here, then the guys in the big blind next from the next hand moves, because then that doesn't like mess the game. You were going to be in the big blind, so the big blind can just move on. It's just like it's a kind of random thing.
Nice little turn here.
So yeah, there was big blind next if the tables are not balanced, so now there's
Oki looks like he wants to rep this ace.
so if someone falls out,
No, it checks it.
yeah, so now there's yeah, that's right. You can just and now they've made all the chips on one table. That's
3 of
right.
diamonds gives Henny the check mark.
Yeah.
Someone busts from here now.
I wonder what Oki's going to do here. I mean, the only way he is going to win the pot is if he fires some money in it.
Yeah, he took a
41.
very, very passive line, but he's going to go for it here.
It's like only one difference. And if it becomes 2, then someone else. until we get to 9, and then it's final time.
And they say the power of the SunBet. Only getting one hand, but that's what I think you have.
What do you think, Alampur?
Call. Yeah, and Henny puts in the winning call here. And Henny showing just how dangerous of a player he is.
Sorry, jy need 'n yellow. Ek moet die game speel. Wat moet ek maak? Ek speel wat ek
That's a good question.
One enough. Two enough. Enough to play. Enough. Enough. Raise up to 5.5. 5.5. Fold. 5 to top. Call.
He's angry with me now.
I'm gonna be angry.
Ciao, bet. Ciao, bet.
Right. That's a bit better. Sorry, I had some technical issues.
10,000. Fold.
I'm not angry, I just wanted to donkey you. I'm not angry. If I donkey you, I will smile about it, I'll love it.
And rightfully so. I agree with you.
Is that? No, I'm not talking about that, man. I'm talking about my blinds. I want to steal my blinds here, then I want to try and donkey him.
Yeah, but we can't be fussy these days, okay?
Gents and ladies in the stream, let's try and keep it civil. We're all here for the same reason.
Ask you steal your blinds.
A little bit of banter's all good, but when it gets a bit out of line, and unfortunately we're going to have to take steps. So let's try and have some fun, yeah?
Two enough to play. Raise up to 5.5. 5.5.
Right, so Simon upping up at 5.5k.
Fold. 5.5 to top.
How many games through 7? 7. So I think it's still 7.
Hey, any got a question?
No, 6, yeah. No, so there's 12. Which position will the bubble be?
The 7.
Position 8.
Peace.
Oil there,
Who do you think
on the
it's
flop there.
Who do you want it to?
A little bit of a sweat there. It's the river, no help.
Oh, Max Davison just running good as ever, hey?
Pure, huh?
I mean, this guy cannot run bad if he tried. Alright, so ace queen here for Henny.
After all that chopping, I just wanted to fold the hand. Gotta help myself. Go. Mommy.
Raise up to 6.5. 6.5.
You've been referred to as Lex Luthor.
You know when you bet like that, sometimes it comes to bite you, eh?
Call. 6.5 to return. Call.
Different to that one.
Alright, so Henny got one caller. Oki on the button, queen, 7 of hearts. Flop comes down, jack, 7-4, 2 clubs. Check, check, 10 of spades on the turn. Spade draw gets there, but Henny holding the ace of spades. Could be inclined to bluff it off here. But it does indeed go check, check, and Oki gonna take it down with a pair of sevens.
So when you moved here, you took the whole table's chips and the chop out.
That's what I was asking you.
Why do they do it? Yeah?
Because these are kept on going moving. Kept on going moving the whole time, just wait to catch.
Right, boys and girls, so we are very close to that final table bubble, if I'm not mistaken, eh, Jamie?
Got caught on the 15th.
Yeah, I think so, hey? Not sure on the exact number of players left, but I think there were only 12 a while ago. I think it's like 6 players on each table at the moment.
2.5 to play. Raise up to 5.5. 5.5. Call. 5.5. Call.
Right, so Nico raising his suited ace here under the gun, Oki calling with King Jack and Henny defending his big blind with 6-7 off. Flopping middle pair.
Yeah, it was like the way he played that one out. It was like, also check this. Because I made a comment this. Check this. Yeah, it's not like leading, like,
Queen of spades on the turn. Henny still in front here with his pair of sevens.
5,000.
Opting to lead out for about a quarter pot here.
Fold. 5. Fold.
And the river here pretty dodgy for Henny.
Okay.
Goes check check and he's going to take it down with his pair.
No worries, start. Right, back to the action here. Short-handed, always fun.
2.5 to play.
Yeah, short-handed allows you to play slightly wider ranges.
Pocket threes here.
Call.
Leopold.
2.5.
Jack 5 for Simon. Penny up all. Looking to defend.
Check raise.
Nico, Queen 8. Check. 10-9-5, Rainbow.
Check. Show bet. 5,000. Call. 5,000.
Sure, first that I actually got this lucky.
Fold.
Queen of a turn.
Show bet.
Queen of the river.
You have ace 9, right?
Check. Check. That's this.
And he's scooping another pot there.
Two enough.
Right, so we got Wesley Blom still there. Oh, there's a little action. Jacks versus 7s. 10, deuce 3, rainbow, 2 spades, turn the ace. 2 7s left in the deck. Unfortunately, that is the end of someone who we will see in just a bit. Could have been DK. Yeah, it was Darren Kramer.
Two enough to play.
Unfortunately, Darren Kramer falling short there.
Fold. Two enough. Raise up to 5-5. 5.5.
Tucker on the hijack.
5-5 total. 5-5 total.
Leopold with the deuce.
Call.
Ace 10 jack.
Check. Come back. 6 enough. 6-5.
Yeah, Greg should just be taking this one down here with a low c-bet.
Fold.
Yeah. No. The knocked a couple now, so it's obviously going to come together, but now they're short. Way shorter.
Together, yeah.
Way shorter than, yeah.
Blind 1-5.
They're definitely shorter than Nico. Yeah. Centralized as well. So
1-5.
Yeah, so apparently a lot of short stacks on the outer tables.
Turn up. Turn up. Turn up. Fold. Turn up, footer.
Looks like we have some blind on blind action.
Yeah, a little BBB.
BBB.
Call. Say what it is. Up to 12 and a half. 10 more. Fold.
Nice little steal / defense there from Oki.
Yeah, Oki really showing his authority at this table. Not let anybody walk over him.
Yeah, and is a veteran.
Turn up to blue. Turn up.
I don't know what is Henny going for. Henny is going for the lighter by the looks of it, as the guard protector.
Yeah, you never know.
Mix it up, mix it up.
6-5.
Nico, King 10, cut off, bye-bye. Paul, over to Oki with Queen. Poor timing by Henny.
Oh, yeah. But Henny admitted the playing a pretty wide VPIP here.
Well, let's just take a moment to realize the brilliance of Oki Furi, who just flat queens for the small.
Oh, yeah.
Mix it up. You got to mix it up. That's an 8-6-7 board. Top pair for Henny. Sound the alarm. Call in the reinforcements. We're in for a battle.
Yeah, Henny in trouble here. You know, when you try get tricky with a hand like 8-4 and you flop top pair, you're certainly not going to be getting away from it too easily.
Right. 10.5 is called to the turn. 9. It's going to slow the action down completely.
Yeah, there's a 4-liner to the straight now. Any 5, any 10 makes it straight.
Oh, wow, look at this spot now.
Interesting.
Oki reach it.
And I assume Henny is just gonna flat this. Yeah. He just has to pay him.
And, you know, if Henny does put the money in, he's not going to know how unlucky he has got until he sees the cards turn over.
I feel like I'm just going to burn this.
Right, I'm here with Daryl Schaff. Daryl, are you having a little bit of fun in this table by the looks of things?
Actually, this is the hardest table I've ever played in my whole life. Just bet these are ship, and then it's like, what are you going to do?
And tell me, out of this entire table here, who do you want to take up the most?
I want to take our chance. So we have a long history, and he's got a short stack, so it's a little bit less risky.
Well, I'm actually I'm going to come straight across the tents. Why would Daryl say something like that to you?
You know, it's like he struggles to get me out. You know, it's like I normally stick around. I normally, you know.
Well, there you heard it from the table, folks. Thanks, gents.
Good luck.
Sure.
Yeah, thanks, Nick, for that. So, Oki got the bad news.
Yeah. Pretty good call from Henny, I think. Oki's not always going to have a 10 there. So BVB here. Greg versus Simon. Jack 6-6. One diamond, but Greg drawing to 1% equity here. He'll have to go runner. And he opts to lead this out here. Simon not going anywhere. Could even see a raise come out of Simon, Chris.
Yeah, very much possible. Can never count anything out here.
Raise up to 6-5.
Easy fold for Greg. Yeah. Interesting. Do you get like block bets that aren't on the river, like what Greg kind of did now? Let's see Chris's knowledge.
Yeah, you do. You do blocker bets.
Yeah.
It's not a blocker bet all the time.
So a blocker bet doesn't have to only be on the river.
Correct. So
Okay.
a cover bet doesn't have to be always have to be on the river. It can be on the flop or the turn.
Okay. True.
Trying to stump me
Going
there,
on a break as well.
James.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just curious. Because like Greg bets one big blind there, he gets raised, he loses the minimum.
So enough to play? Enough?
Same result. I'm going to have to go check.
Yeah.
More rather check for ball control.
Fold?
That's true.
Ja, never also in the air. I don't need cards. You don't need cards.
No, he's playing like the rest of us. He's waiting
So
for
that
rounds,
looks
actually.
like
It's,
this is going to be the last hand before we go on a 15-minute break, ladies and gentlemen. And we shall see you all very shortly once this is done. But let's first call this actually a Simon small blind, BVB versus Henny. Henny checks. Queen 9-8, 2 spades. Simon up into lead there, gets out the way. Alright folks, like I said, we're going on a little break. We'll see you in 15. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. New final table, new feature table, should I say, featuring the likes of Ray Adams, Daryl Sharp, Wesley Blom, and Jens. Jamie, we're almost there. We're almost on that final table bubble. We're approaching very fast, and 7 players going through tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
7? Or is it less?
Could be, from what I've been told, it could be 7, but we will get that confirmed. If I see
we'll have to
Mr.
check
Gora
that out.
floating about. But it's been entertaining, as we've just heard now from Mark Joseph. He's kind enough to tell us that tomorrow night none of the players should be making plans for dinner, as we'll be having a braai and a nice bit of entertainment supplied.
Lovely.
For all the players.
Awesome. First day of the main event, so yeah, be sure to pull through.
Yeah, what you thinking? I'm thinking like mariachi band rocks up, buddy. I'm gonna have so much fun. You know what I'm saying?
That'll be sick.
That'll be proper. But this again, another tough table. We heard from Daryl Sharp earlier. Probably the toughest table he's been on in a very long time.
And it does look like a pretty tough table.
That looks like an all-in and a call off the bat.
Snap call
by Ray Adams.
So does Max still run good here?
We will find out.
I mean, he ran pretty good against me in putt-putt.
So did I. So did Jan. So did Rick.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I just ran bad.
You ran terribly wrong.
Anyways, good luck, Max and Ray. Let's see a flop.
Oh, ace 10-3.
One of Max's outs has been folded. Give us a deuce.
Jack on the turn. 8 to the river. That leaves Max Davison pretty much devastated.
Yeah, unfortunate they're losing that race, getting it in ahead. But he has to pretty much shove that there pre-flop.
Outlaws Max. Maybe outlaws the Darren. 16. The mini goals. Mini goals. See, that's how I'm just putting baby steps out there.
Yeah, I'm here with Jared Jardine. Welcome, Jared. Oh, yes, had to squeeze that one out there. Welcome to what is the day 1C for you of the SunBet Cup? How are you going to navigate this turbo structure?
Oh, well, I guess we got to play a bit of a wider range. Got to look to get some chips early, and then make it through to day 2.
And hopefully we can have a couple of celebratory drinks afterwards. Is that on the cards?
Always on the cards. 100%.
And last but not least, main event starts tomorrow. Big deal. What's your strategy going into it?
No, just looking to have fun, I mean, it's a bit of a different structure. We've only got one day 1, so you got to make it through to day 2. So playing solid poker and looking forward to it, man.
Well, there you heard it from Jared. Jared, thanks very much, and good luck in the mains, and good luck in this one tonight. Cheers, buddy. Ciao.
Yeah, thanks for that, Nick. Jared Jardine, another staple on the tour, another good mate. Glad to see he's having such a good time. And let's see, maybe he can find a W in the main.
Yeah.
But getting back to it, Prince Lou, ripping here, Jack 10, UTG. Kind of folds, Ray with 9-7.
On the final table. Yeah.
All right, Max putting in the last 4 big blinds.
Surrender. I can't get knocked out.
Max Davison is going to be the one at risk.
Yeah.
Can I drink that? Get out. I don't want to see what you have, because I don't think you have my outs. I had 3 fouls. No, this is a race. Going up from behind is the best. Knocked out. Tino Jack.
Queen
Okay,
7-4.
Come on, dealer.
Max still out front here to the turn. 5 on the turn. River.
Tino Jack.
King. Max finding the double.
Yeah, I've got chips still. Good luck.
I only got 14.
It's 14. So I need to.
I'm literally blind.
I've got 6 here, I think.
Yeah, the thing is,
Yeah, and just want to back up the real Gavin Sardini in the chat.
Now, so it's like I have to find something like that.
Please don't impersonate others, don't steal their handles and post slander on the chat. We will ban you.
Now, this is as low as I can go. This is literally limbo to the extent of...
I can promise you one thing. If they all fall, I'm not. And I won't even let the camera see my card.
Come on.
Let you see my card before the rest.
In all fairness, Max should do it, you know. So just
maybe it should be Max. I'm happy if Max does. Right. Yeah, tries to finish me off. That's good. You're all in, yeah? Let me ask you. Yeah.
6,000. I'm shouting you all in.
I mean, that was a pretty decent race, so I just couldn't win it.
Oh, really?
9,000.
I like that.
Alright, Princeler all in blind here. Can he find it?
He's the luckiest guy in the poker room at the moment.
Only because Malco's not here. I fault.
I'm under my wild cards.
Alright, Ray Adams, out in front here.
Show me the ace. You don't like what you see?
I have those chips, please.
Or a straight. Just give me like a low straight. 8-9 or a 7. 8-9 or a 7.
What I like about you is you're optimistic.
Yeah, you have to. You know,
I have the button, please. Thank you.
You must believe.
Manifest that positivity.
7, 8, 9. That's a flop type of flop I want to see.
Jack,
okay, so you
9,
keep it there.
7.
Keep it. No. Twos. Yes, and another
Deuce
2.
on the turn.
Okay, 3 of hearts. 3 of hearts.
Call it, Princeler.
That's
Go.
a strip, so alright.
Nice.
Where's my chips? I need more chips.
A chip in a chair, boy. You're always in this game if you have a chip.
That's like me, like.
So you'll be standing, right? If you don't have a chair.
Still tipping a chair.
So you're going to be standing if you don't have a chair.
Well, chips are more important than chairs. And that was a very, very bad joke, Chris.
Oh no,
very bad.
Nick is rubbing off on me.
0.
Small and big blind,
Jeez.
please.
That's the literal definition
So
of being
it looks like
blind.
this is the final table bubble that the guys are playing for. One left till we get to that FT.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time for the comeback now. The comeback of comebacks. Record this. You're never going to see this again. Except for Ray Rami apparently also did it, but now it's my turn.
3,000.
You did it from the big one, huh?
Yeah. Okay,
Max.
Yeah, I'll leave. Ray's still a legend, you know. So,
All in.
Max ripping the lots.
54.
Daryl Schaff with ace deuce. Daryl out the way.
34.
34,000.
The question is, I'm only in for 1.5. I can like pick a better spot.
Committed.
No.
Princely getting out the way there.
Sorry, may you please post those cards? Thank you.
I'm trying to put my money in the edge, yeah. I'm like, the worst thing for me would be if you had a king there because I had fucking king juice.
You never put your money in the head.
Well, I'm trying, okay? That's
when you come from the rear.
Wait, 3.
Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, that's good.
Sure. Let's go, please.
At least I also had a shot to take out, Max.
6.
Is that what you had? Ace?
Oh, that was mine.
Sorry.
I can't be too stressed here because I'm now literally, obviously, trying to get a miracle to work. So I'm sure if everybody's watching this, they must be going like, oh, this will be amazing to come back. People always root for the underdog. There's going to be all this like positive energy that's out there now. And it's out, you know.
Keep manifesting, my man.
Nurturing me on and just like, go on, yes, you can do it, you know. Stop it, man. You can do
Drop
it.
a comment for Tiens, guys. If you support him, drop him a comment. Wish him some luck. He's gonna need it.
41.5.
All in. 31.5.
Max ripping the lot again.
41.5, sorry.
Chipping every hand. Yeah, every hand in. This one I'll have to think. I got lucky the time bank.
Come in, jump in the water. It's nice out.
See, there's still even action behind me. I'm like, in some countries, this is the nuts.
I wonder which country that is.
Imagine you're in that country.
Boys are having still such a good time there as we approach the final table bubble.
Yeah, what a champ.
You can speak to them. You can leave me guys. Give
All right.
the country.
Fine, maybe. Wait.
May I have one time bank, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Where's the King Jack?
Call.
Makes the call.
Yeah, I dodged the bullet. I might outlast Max. This is a Max how you dominated, but he had me dominated, so it's great. I was in the middle. Lebanese aces. Lebanese aces, Max.
You had ace-8.
Lebanese aces, you know what I mean?
Looking good, Mac 9. Yeah, the last time you said that, I never got through.
All right, to the flop, Max Neverson at risk.
Jack 9, yeah, it's so bad. I'm
Queen
killed,
5-4.
I'm like stretched, like crucified.
6 of clubs on the turn.
That gives him some straight possibilities.
Outlasted Max! Thank you, Max! Unlucky, man, unlucky, but I outlasted you. That's a mini victory for me. Beautiful.
Ah, GG Max.
Nice one, Maurice. See, outlasted Max.
And that's the end of Max Neverson. He's been playing phenomenally.
Yeah,
entire series thus far. Not finding it in this one. Still got a chance to jump into day 1 C, but he could just take the time to grab some rest and jump into the main.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Derek.
No, they're moving to the closest big blind possible.
Oh yeah, true.
Small and big blind,
Because
please.
they're taking away from the
Right.
extras.
That wasn't the bubble. There's one more. By the looks of it.
Yeah, because there still is an outer table. So I think we will play till final table and then down to 7 after a short break when we set up for final table.
Yep.
The chips closer to
the
I've tried. 3,000.
Alright, Prinsloo has to get this in here. 8-7 suited with 3 bigs. It's a great hand to ship. You will always be pretty much alive at the very least. You'll be behind your opponent's calling range most of the time. But yeah, 60-40 with 3 big blinds. It's pretty much as good as it's going to get.
Let's just think about this. This is probably what I have to do. What's going to happen next? Maybe one big bundle.
Yep. He's right. That is pretty much a snapshot, in my book at least.
Okay.
There we go.
All in.
Why you make that?
23.5.
Daryl.
Might not get to play a hand.
Yeah, gonna get out of the way here.
This is one of the hands that.
And yeah, there we go. Prinsloo
Now,
sitting with
but I think it does
40% equity, like I said. It's literally as good as it gets, you know, unless you find a great hand, you know, strong ace.
Exciting. Give me a
But
straight flush.
Another one time.
when you only have 3 big blinds in your stack,
I need a lot of
you know,
one-times. This is like I'm trying to
ICM,
make
like
miracles happen.
ICM doesn't really count so early in the tournament, but I mean your stack is pretty much worth nothing. So you should kind of be getting it in with like almost any 2 cards. Finds an 8. Ray with the top pair.
7 or 8. Come on.
Any 7 or 8 here for Prinsloo? Oh, and that is going to seal the deal. Drawing dead on the turn. Oh, unlucky.
Sit open.
Final table.
GG Tians.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing your fun, positive energy to the feature table. It was a lot of fun having you up here. Maybe we can get him in the box. That would be pretty cool.
May I please have that?
Because any troubles up.
Alright guys, so I believe that will bring us now to the pseudo final table.
Where the 5 came on the turn, I would have won that hand. If you don't, I want my last big blind. If you limp,
Yeah, exactly, Devon. Rather double up 3 bigs than 1.
I'll beat
And I mean, literally just get it in with any 2 cards, even like 3 deuce offsuit. You still have, you know, at least 30%. It's better to double 3 bigs than 1.
So, Jamie, that looks like the final table has.
Yeah, final table bubble just burst.
Pop goes the weasel, as they say.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen now, folks? They're just going to wait for the players to come over. Take about 3 or 4 minutes. So yeah, I think, Jamie, let's open up the comments. Oh, well, open up questions from the viewers if they have any. Anything you guys would like to know around that?
Yeah, go for it, guys.
Think of any suggestions you might have for us, would be great. Bear in mind, we also will still be giving away some prizes tonight. So stay tuned for that. So, Jamie, thoughts thus far?
The luck from that one is
yeah, it's been a pretty interesting tournament so far. A lot of guys pretty short due to the structure format. But yeah, I believe we're playing down to top 7. Is that correct?
I shall find that out now if you give me 1 second.
Yeah, 2 more to go.
But yeah, now we're just going to set up for the final table.
It's going to be a redraw on it.
Yeah.
No, they're filling up.
Just filling up?
Yes.
Oh, because it's not a real final table. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Kiwi Colleen, no, they're not. They are, by the looks of it, 7 places that will be going through to day 2.
Yeah. Sorry.
7 places will be going to day 2, and those 7 players will automatically be in the
But
money.
whoever comes in there,
Debit, streaming scheduled for tomorrow, my good man. I will confirm for you shortly. It's all depending on what time we finish up tonight.
No, but
you still have a little bit of action going on.
Temperature with a blue jacket with a white packages.
So if you give me a couple of minutes, I'll get all that information for you.
Can't stretch, but you can run your game.
You must give me a stick.
So guys, what are your thoughts thus far on the featured table? Anybody in particular? Anybody in particular you're rooting for?
Tucker time. No, I need my chips tomorrow to win 200. Huh? I need my chips for tomorrow to win 200.
120.
Yeah, I mean, still taking a look at day 1C. There's 3 tables running currently. Plus the day 1B that we've got, where 7 will be going through and automatically in the money.
I doubled that up like 5 times.
Let's see what this prize pool will be.
Hey.
Yeah, Devon, so with that being said, bear in mind our players played day 1A yesterday. So those who made it through take their stacks into the final day. Same with the players from day 1B and day 1C, and they all come together to play for the final day and play to a winner. So that will start off tomorrow. Day 2 is starting at 11 o'clock, which means the stream will kick off at 11:30, and then the main event tomorrow night kicking off at 6 p.m. So the stream will obviously be on from 6:30 that side. I will find that out for you, Dylan.
Yeah, just move it to there.
I think we had I think we had about 25, 26 around there for. No, actually more. Please don't hold me to that. I'll get all the information.
Yeah, please
for you.
have that
I don't have
useless
that,
black
unfortunately,
card.
at this time. But we're going to get that for you right now.
Sorry, I got no. Come on, yeah.
Shoot.
Don't mind putting him on, yeah?
Sorry, right? Is this problem, buddy? Yeah.
Okay, may I have the black card, the black city card?
Right now?
It don't tap.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a bleeder though, right?
No.
You mean?
Thank
you, sir. It's a bleeder.
It's underneath his shirt. Don't need anything. Yeah, you can just take them with.
Fuck the mics.
Thank you, Tabo.
Your chips.
All of this is yours.
Dylan, just waiting on the information for you, my man. As soon as I get that, we'll send it straight through to you. Right, we're almost ready to go on the final table. We'll run through who's all with us in just a sec.
Oh, okay, I'll try.
Ran with me and you. When I went all in. A6.
A6.
Ace.
A6.
I had 3 aces. 3 sixes on the board. That's why you can't pay. I had A6. Flop was ace, ace. A6, and then a 10 was ace, and then a river was a 6. What you had there?
No, I had.
Where was the button last hand? There?
Yeah.
I don't know why that.
Last hand, so this is new hand, right?
Yes.
Fucking came something else.
Who's new to the table?
I had 3 aces, 3
Me,
sixes. On one board.
They can go small, big.
I can't. You can't sit into a small.
I can't.
He was already big.
I'm going to be small. I've already been big.
Okay, you're already big, right? So small, big, don't deal 1, 2 and 3.
Don't worry. Got it.
Alright, let's just run through our final table for you
Got it.
quickly.
I had it before.
Ray Adams, seat 1. Greg Tucker, seat 2. Henny Appel, seat 3. Daryl Schaff, seat 4. Nico Vickers, seat 5.
It's not a total
Oki Farid,
redraw. It wasn't a redraw.
seat 6.
Let's do a 4-way.
Leopold, seat
Leopoldo,
7.
yeah.
Simon, seat 8. And Wesley Blom, seat 9.
Nice.
Hit us with 1 to 9 in the chat about who you're supporting, who you want to go through.
Or just their names. Sorry, Chris.
8,000.
What?
Race. Treated you well.
18. 18,000 to play.
Alright, straight into the action here. Oki under the gun, making the call with Queen 10 of Hearts. Leopold raising to 18k. That's a big bet.
18. 18.
Your Lawrence coming in with Wesley Blom. Top shot there.
You want to see what you like.
10,000 more to call. Call. Chips, please. Thank you.
And Oki making the overcall here. Out of position. That's ace 9-6.
Check a bit.
Kiwi Colleen coming in with a Nico.
Check a bit.
Top shot.
Nice, Lawrence with Wesley. Not the best flop
15.
for Kings, eh?
No, not at all. But continuing the story, gets it through.
Yeah, you have to.
What did you thoughts on that big bet pre and Oki's overcall?
How big
Small
was his
and big
size?
blind.
18,000.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's pretty big. Could be a little bit of a tell or something.
Maybe.
Players. Generally, I believe players raise a little bit bigger when they have like smaller pairs because they don't really want to caller. But yeah, interesting. And Oki, I mean, it's a great hand to defend with. You already got 2 big blinds in there, you know, one for the ante. So yeah, might as well defend. Let's see a flop.
All right, hand 56 of the session. Simone out the way. Wesley Blom got the
3,000.
dump. Gets it out the way.
$3,000.
Ray Adams 10-7. Well, Tuckman. And the hijack gets it out the way. 23 bigs. Henny up on Queen 10. 84 big blinds. The button is definitely going to get raised. He's gone for the 4 chipper.
Yep, you know what that means.
7,500.
Daryl Schaff, the Lotsky, sending the train down to 3-bet city.
Massive. Massive 40 big blind ship here. Chris, would you rather 3-bet and play
Yeah,
ace
please
king
have those
in
chips.
position?
You read my mind, young one.
Thank you.
Yeah. Unfortunately
Yes,
for
sir.
me and Chris have a very similar play style. I don't know if it's good or bad.
Well, I seem to have done it right.
D-button moves, please.
That's
Thank
so.
you, small and big blind.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daryl perhaps just trying to go for like
3-3.
max value. If Henny's opening with something like jacks or queens, tens, he's going to call off, and Daryl probably happy to just take a flip.
How do you ever play something like pocket tens?
You know it from Ray. What do you think he play like?
You're the luckiest guy in the poker room.
Like Ray. Only Ray can play like Ray. You've got to be a Ray to play like Ray.
Said to me, you want to win, just go all in. I watched him do it.
He did say that. Can confirm.
3,000.
Quote on the stream by Ray.
3,000.
If you want to win, just go all in.
Let the man cook. Wesley Blob. Has got the King 10 off. Gets out the way. Ray Adams.
3,000.
Greg Tucker.
Hey, my VPIP goes down.
From 100 to
3,000 to
99.9.
Daryl Sharp reaching for some chips here.
7.5.
700 is the bet.
Yeah, Daryl did not fold ace jack.
I was watching him actually.
Jack one. I kept him because I knew if I take him there, I use him again. Okay.
That's not the worst flop for sixes.
I was just about to say that. Pretty good flop for sixes. And Niku getting a little bit spicy here with his 3 deuce suited.
Check or bets.
On the button, he's a very strong positional
10,000.
player. Whoa, and there Oki ships it.
Shipping the lot.
Daryl is in this hand with ace jack, by the way, for those of you who missed it. His graphics are missing. But yeah, ace jack offsuit, two black cards, I believe, ace of spades, jack of clubs. And Oki gonna get that through.
Jamie, can you maybe just look at the comment that just came through now around me regarding the ace king hand? Do you want to break that down for us? What are the thoughts around that?
He doesn't want to play a big hand with a deep stack. Interesting.
Would you mind explaining that in a little bit more detail for us so we can just try and see that point of view? Because I mean, personally, I'd like to play a big hand with a big stack.
Yeah,
in position.
I have to agree with you there. So I actually can't really think of a reason why he wouldn't want to play a hand.
Max Devison,
hand,
unlucky,
That
my
card
good
goes
man.
there, thank you.
But look here, Max, on the plus side today, at least you put Jamie in a home. And top shot to Nico. Max?
3,000.
Max, I'm hanging up the clubs. I'm retiring. It was a good career while it lasted.
Yeah, I mean, Max, you won the green jackets. Jamie has given up on everything at the moment.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, I heard the man whimpering in the toilet.
I am but a despondent shell of a man.
Right, I'm going to be jumping up. Nick Garner is going to jump in with Jamie and take you guys through, hopefully, to when things get sorted.
7,500.
Remember
7,500.
Remember I cracked your aces.
Max, if you are listening, I pulled out my scorecard from yesterday and I hit a 77. So
7,500.
yeah, keep that in mind, bud. I'm not that bad.
4.5 more to call up to 7,500.
Just kidding. But I did hit a 77. Today I hit 106. I just ran bad, terrible variance. But I'll take it on the chin. Alright, anyways, interesting hand here. We have Henny with 9, 8 of hearts, raising to 7,500. King, Queen for Simon. Could sometimes see him mixing it up and 3-betting.
One of those two. That's
7, 8, ace.
Check of it. Check of it. 6.5. D-button moves, please.
Right, folks. I'm happy to be back in my comfort zone.
Hahaha, Max, you are a funny guy.
Please don't encourage him.
No, it was funny. It was a good joke.
plays are you going to have for your money?
When is dinner?
7.
Oh, Max, you could just come join us in the boxer instead of being on the YouTube channel. People like hearing you.
Wait, what did Max hit today, actually? Was it 79?
Say that again?
What did Max hit today at putt-putt? 79 or 78? Ah, so I actually beat him by 1 if you take my score from yesterday. No, I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah, terrible.
Yep. Cool, thank you. Bye.
Yeah, yeah.
$3,000. 0.5 more to call. Yes.
I'm here with Gordon Patterson. Gordon, welcome to the show. Welcome to SunBet. I heard you flew in today. What brought you all the way back to South Africa?
Well, to be amongst the SA poker family is it's a lot better than Europe. Europe's a bit, let's say, stiff, and I'm tired of min cashing in Europe, so I've come here for a win, hopefully.
And Gordon, it's such a pleasure having you back. But tell me, what has it been like living overseas compared to South Africa?
Well, the classic no load shedding, of course. The poker's a bit few and far between, I'll be honest, because you have to, where I am in Switzerland, there's no real local game, so you have to hop around a bit. And yeah, people are much warmer here, weather's much warmer. If you can get rid of the load shedding, we are okay.
And Gordon arriving, winning your seat against Dobby, with Dobby actually, pretty cool feat. How are you going to approach the main event tomorrow?
I haven't really thought about it, I'll be honest. I'm not there yet. I'll have hopefully the minimum amount of drinks tonight, have a good sleep, and just play a solid game tomorrow.
Right, there you heard it from Gordon. Gordon, we look forward to a deep run from you in the mains. Good luck out there. Cheers for now.
7,000. Check a bit.
So Daryl opening here.
Check a bit.
Queen Jack off from +2 position. Ray Adam defending his big blind with 7-6 of hearts. No hearts on the flop for him, but he
Check a bit.
does have a gut shot.
Check a bit.
And Daryl makes the higher straight here.
12,000.
Nick, should we see a raise here on a flush draw board? Oh, sorry, caught Nick out.
Sorry, what's the question there again?
There's 3 diamonds on this flop on the board. Ray with a small straight and Daryl with a bigger one. Just wondering if Daryl could put in the raise.
Yeah, I just think from Daryl's side there, he also doesn't want to tango too much with what is a below average stack, I think, on this table in terms of like the top
D-button
7.
moves, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. Small and big blind.
So So you don't exactly want to commit and then somebody just relaunches over the top, then what do?
Cry and fold.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Yeah.
Or just call and you don't have to cry.
Maybe.
Si, signore. Mi scusi.
You 4-bet be same difference. But what do I do then? Opening my legs to lose.
3,000.
Yeah, Max, I'd love to see Jamie on the back nine. I mean, if he loses his cool like he did today on the putt-putt course, can you imagine he shanks a driver? It would be unbelievable. Yeah, so rather interesting. Sean, our technical guy up here, just checking that everything's happening. What's happening with good old Chris's headphones there? Shame we can't have Chris being deaf. It won't be good. Poor guy. Sean, talk to us, buddy. Give us some good news.
Anything? Hello? Testing, testing?
It's fine. That's it, definitely.
Yeah. I told him just turn the saturation down. I'm a bit bright for the table.
$4,500. 16.
Dum. A little bit of PI going on here. Anyway, over to the action here. The ace holding good of Greg Tucker. I'm sure he knows that.
It's Tucker time.
Wow, Ray just absolutely bombs this river.
Wow.
I love this play. I must be brutally honest. I flippin' love this play.
It's backdoor spades though.
But not only that, there's also like Greg's range is certainly not that strong if you watch the action. I mean, it goes check, flop with the ace on it.
Oh, Greg finds the call. What a beast.
Flippin' call.
I love Greg, bro. He's so good. And all props to Ray Adam. I mean, we've seen him pull this off.
But I love it from Ray.
Times.
I absolutely love it from Ray. It is such a good, strong line to pick.
47.
You know, so many players in South Africa unfortunately don't want to play those big size rivers.
Yeah.
And the most successful players in South Africa at the moment, the guys that are making it to every final table, the guys that are winning the trophies at the moment, the likes of a Rudolph Fourie, Nick Ionoi, you know, Max, those guys, they're all putting in those river bets where they seem to put Oaks under pressure because they either have it or they don't. You know, I know it sounds cliche, but you're certainly, I mean, the fact that Greg found a call there is unreal. Unreal. Especially considering top 7 go through tonight. Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
So it's important.
He knows that Ray knows that.
Sure, I get that. And Ray also having a big stack there would maybe play more into wanting to bluff at that river.
Yeah.
You know, it's a big overshove, technically speaking. So yeah, just all around good play. I love that. I really love that. So to Ray,
highlight
to
of the
Greg,
night.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
love it. But with that being said,
3,000.
you're going to see two very interesting hands coming from the field there. One that I was absolutely blown away by.
Interesting. Okay.
I hope you're gonna see it.
6,500.
Like be able to see it on the screen. I know they did
6.5.
film it.
Okay.
So let's see.
6,005.
From the outer table.
Yeah, from table 1C. Day 1C. There's 3 tables running there.
Okay.
3 full tables.
Okay.
Currently got like another 2 hours of reg left.
Wow.
So yeah, it's looking good.
Okay, nice.
6,500.
Yeah, that's correct.
Other gets 8 jack.
15.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm just pulling these spins in the viewers.
Right, Ray Adam picking a pretty unfortunate time here to 3-bet bluff.
$15.
Does Daryl just rip it again? Use Ray's own playstyle against him?
So it's 8.5 more.
Right, Darren calls.
Just 110 bank. Call.
One time makes enough.
I've got 2.
Two Jack 8, 2 hearts.
Miyagi. Does not give a shit. Mr. Miyagi.
Goes check, check. Deuce of hearts on the turn. Ray holding the king of hearts.
All in.
To the second nut flush draw. And Daryl flipping the script and shipping it here. Onto Ray Adam. And I mean, I just don't think he can call here. Nice play, Daryl.
$3,000. $7,500.
Queen Jack for Oki. And
Call.
King Jack suited here for Leopoldo.
7.5.
Oh man. Do we see a 3-bet here from Wesley Blom? Ace-10 suited. Let's see. Looks like it cutting out those purple chips there. Yeah, looks like
Raise 21,000.
21,000.
$21,000.
Queen Jack, pretty easy raise fold here, out of position especially.
21,000 score. May I have that 500 please, okay? Thank you. Call.
Right, Leopoldo finds the call. Should be an interesting pot here, Nick.
Yeah, it should be. Let's see.
We haven't seen many 3-bet pots tonight, especially going to the flop.
Yeah, I think it's again a cautionary tale of the way this tournament plays out.
That is a pretty decent flop there for Leopoldo. Top pair, king kicker. Wouldn't be surprised to see Wesley fire off the c-bet here.
27,000.
Many good turn cards for Wesley.
Yeah, any heart here kind of draws him in.
Yeah, any heart.
I think a queen of hearts. Queen of hearts is a very interesting
turn
heart
card there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, interesting. We haven't gotten to see a lot of Leopoldo's game over the last couple of series, so it's going to be interesting to see.
How do I call it? All my chips. I've had more chips than me, I'll call. If I short, I'll call. But I mean, only checking.
27, eh?
Get bored.
Yes.
Yeah, I was paid too.
And those hearts could have had.
Cool.
Call.
Leopoldo just finding the call here. To the turn we go.
Short arms. My voice blinds up his head, 2-4.
That what you came here for?
That's all I came here for.
Thanks for being a very bad
Blinds are up 2-4.
Next time you come, can you bring some good news?
Check a bit.
Interesting that Wesley didn't bet that 4 of hearts there.
Yeah, I would have loved to have seen him continue bet there. You know, he just opens up all the space for Leopoldo.
Yeah, Leopoldo's like been super in the tank this whole hand. You know, I don't think it will be too difficult to get him off this hand.
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to be interesting to see how he navigates that. But going forward, Wes really needs to fire that turn there. I mean, if he's going to be telling the story, he needs to continue on that turn.
Like when he gives up there, then I think he just forfeits the hand ultimately.
Pretty much. Yeah, and I can't see Wesley calling this off here.
No, he can't. Can he win the hand by raising? I don't think it really makes much sense.
No.
And that just goes back to why that turn bet is so essential there in that spot.
I mean, Jamie, any reason why he doesn't bet that turn there? I mean, it's like, doesn't really make sense.
Yeah. Sorry, I was...
no, that's fine.
We try and sort something out here on my left, trying to get Mark Joseph in the box. Please repeat the question.
Is it? I mean, for what reason would he not continue that bet there on that turn? You know,
good question. Yeah. Maybe pot control.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right to the other tables here. We saw a 3-way all-in. The Jack 10 of Chad's there. Eventually holding up against the Queen Jack.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
3 ways.
It is a big pot. Queen Jack of Warwick Law there. And Chad Woolman having Jack 10 on a 10-7-10 flop.
Oh, nice.
And Gavin Sardini getting it in there with 9-8.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Chad hold?
Chad hold.
Nice.
5-4 and cheers to both Gavin and Warwick. I know Warwick rebought straight away. I don't know what happened to Gavin.
8,500.
But we will see that incredible hand come up very soon. That I can give you a bit of a little tickle there, if I can call it that. Mark, welcome. How's it going?
How's it, chaps? How's
There
it
we
going?
go. Yeah. First time we're in the box together this weekend.
Yeah, Nick.
Or this past week.
I came up here, I saw Chris was on a little race. Okay, interesting hand here. Simon Solomon had opened up with Ace Queen and Henny Apple got Ace King of Spades. And I just came up to say this event's pretty deep and they're on the bubble here. and you know you'd need a bit of a cooler
20,500.
to break this pretty soon. And you know, I don't think Simon's just going to put this down. He's only 23 bigs behind, so.
Yeah, I think his only option here is really to call or is to ship or fold. I don't think calling.
I don't know that much about him. Right, so he makes the call. So if we find our ace on the flop, it's going to find him in all sorts of trouble.
Yeah, lots of trouble.
But you never know what happens. I mean, I've seen some ridiculous hands today. My goodness.
Yeah, today's been special.
Yeah, absolutely special. Right.
Don't you worry, there's one coming up straight after this that's pretty special as well.
So,
yeah, this should probably go check, bet, fold, depending on Henny's bet sizing here. Simon, of course, with an overcard and a backdoor flush draw.
Henny doing the trap.
Straight draw, sorry. Yeah.
Henny going for the trap, and unfortunately for Henny, that card's not going to help Simon. So,
yeah,
you know, I think Simon will probably. Well, he's got a few options here. I mean, he can try to represent and then find himself in a world of trouble.
Yeah.
You know, thinking now that Henny's checked the king behind, did Henny re-raising with the same hand as him, ace queen, ace jack?
Yeah, potentially.
Or does he have like a small pair like sevens and the two overboard, or two cards on the board?
29,005.
But yeah, I think in most situations it's just better to check it over to the 3-better.
Yeah, and he promptly folds there. Good fold, Simon. Good
Small
play,
and big
Henny.
blind,
Nice try and trap in there, but he just didn't fall for it, eh, gents?
Yeah. Anyway, we've got some nice new players in the poker room today.
Yeah.
What I want to talk about particularly is Leo. You know,
Yeah.
first time we've seen him at a poker tournament. I do know him from around. He likes to have a little tickle in the cash stuff. And honestly, for 100% it's his first SunBet Poker Tour tournament. That I can assure you. It's for any event I've ever
So
run.
how's your series been so far?
This one it hasn't been that great, but yeah, we still got a main event that I'm looking forward to, and yeah, hopes are high.
What is going to be your changing factor going into that main event?
So as we all know, I mean, this is a variance-based game, and yeah, the series hasn't been in my favor so far, but I just need to do what I do. And yeah, I don't think we can control what's not in one hand.
The new look Imo, you know, watching some old videos from 2022 to now, it looks like you've gotten to the gym, you're running, you're fit. Why the change in lifestyle now?
So I mean, as you get older, you got to start looking after yourself, and I've realized a bit too late. And yeah, I mean, yeah, it has. I've been feeling great since I started training and whatnot, but sometimes life gets in the way, so it's been on and off. But yeah, that's the main motivation to try and keep up with my aging, whatever factor that is, to try and look after myself. I think we all should be a bit more active than, because the poker kind of consumes you when you play long hours and not moving around. So I mean, including exercise definitely helps.
All right, you heard it there from Imran Bajani. Always as professional as you can be. Thanks a lot, Imran. Good luck.
Nick, you fancy you beat Imran over 100?
Definitely not. I've seen that man running. I think his jog will be faster than my sprint, and I'll probably pull something in the state that I am in at the moment.
Alrighty, here we go. Let's have a look at this. There was some action here, and Orky flops middle set. 2 diamonds on the board. Nothing here for anyone really. Who's going to get funky?
Check a bit. $18.
So Henny got a gut shot here. Anyway, that sees the end of that.
Small and big blind.
So, Mark, rumor has it that tomorrow there is going to be a bit of a feast happening down here. Oh wait, hang on. This is the hand you got to see. So this is a three-way all-in on the flop. All right.
my
Flop
goodness.
is 2, 3, 4.
Wow.
There's pocket 2s, pocket 4s, and 5, 6.
Jeepers. And the board doesn't pay on the river.
Yeah, and our poor friend Dennis there
Wow.
from Germany, he was quite upset, but
That's crazy.
he was just like, he looked at me and he's like, what can you do? I mean, he flopped top set, Sean Bloom flopped pocket 2s, and gentleman there with the cap, not too sure what his name is, but I'll find out for you guys later. Pearl Jam, we'll call him from here on out. He flopped 5, 6, and it was unbelievable. I mean, the guy couldn't believe his luck when he saw the cards that turned over. And the board ran out an ace and a 7, so he had the longest straight possible that you could
It's
ask
only
for.
€400. You can go and buy that.
Wow. Mark, getting back to it, tomorrow night,
8.5.
awesome opportunity for the players to come mingle, have a lacquer dinner. Talk to us about that there.
Yeah, we're just going to have a nice braai outside on this beautiful deck. You know, we decided we need to take advantage of this deck, so we're going to have a braai out there. We've got a marimba band coming in, so lots of cool entertainment, and we've made several announcements to the players. Please don't book dinner, come and join us for dinner. It's going to be one level of poker and then the dinner break straight after that, and we're pretty excited about just letting the guys just chill out a little bit, you know. After all, you are coming up to Sun City, the greatest resort in the world, without a doubt in my mind.
Amazing.
You know, I often talk about what a great resort this is. It's got 2 world-class golf courses. They're busy prepping the one course now for the DP World Tour.
Unbelievable.
The Nedbank Golf Challenges, everybody knows it is. I was busy talking to Kenny Pay, the golf director here, and he also happens to be the tournament director for that event, as to who they're busy securing, and they're busy obviously trying to get Homer back because he won it last year. And you know, it's ridiculous how much work goes into this. I also need to stress that this is the first golf tournament ever in the world that anybody could win $1 million, and that's the vision of Solkers. Back to
it's crazy,
42 years ago. I mean, it's just ridiculous, and that was limited to 12 players only those years ago, and it's had the likes of every single player in the world that is proper. I mean, I remember Tiger Woods losing to a playoff year to Nick Price. I think that was probably in '98. But not only that, you know, I remember the opening of the Palace. You know, when this thing started, it started with a lake and motorsport and boats there, and one of the most distinguished businessmen that I know, Selwyn Nathan, happened to work down there at that resort. He was just a young man, you know, and how he's come along in his life. And I doubt he'll be watching the stream, but I often see him on the golf course. And Natey, what a great guy he is, you know, and he does so much for golf in South Africa, etc. You know, I just go back to that's how far back Sun City reaches out. You know, the current chief operating officer of Sun International is a guy by the name of Graham Wood, and he took over this resort when it was in a bit of trouble.
Where we see the final 9 hopefuls.
You know, you'd think, how could a resort like this ever be in trouble?
Who can take it down? We're playing down to the final 7. Let's see what the action has to hold. Cheers for now.
Sorry about that.
That was very cool that we got cued in for that. You know, I was saying, like, who could think that a resort like this could ever be in trouble? And, you know, as it turns out, in the mid-90s, you know, casinos were not legal, or the early 90s, casinos were not legal on South African soil, and all these casinos that Selkers built were all in these provinces that he could build casinos in, and as they were known as the homelands, and he had done deals with all the kings and what have you. And you know, South African law then passed licenses, and all the urban casinos opened up. Casinos like Empress Palace, Monte Casino, Gold Reef City, etc. in Johannesburg, you know, and down in Cape Town, the Grand West Casino, etc. And I mean, there's a list that goes on forever because there's tons of casinos now. All of a sudden, people didn't have to travel from Johannesburg to come to Sun City for a gaming experience, you know. They were either coming here or going to another casino out that side called past Harmons Kroll, called the Carousel. And all of a sudden, to have a gaming experience, you didn't have to travel 5 minutes, you know. And places like this took
5,000 more to call up tonight.
Sun City took a tremendous beating at the time, and I mean, I'm sure it was lost many times, close to getting lost. And Graham Wood stepped in, and he picked up this resort and just turned it around. You know, I'm going to say like a one-man army. you know, he just stepped in here and did the most tremendous job you've ever seen. I remember these days, I was a young man coming here just as a visitor, and I just saw how people respected this guy. He was just incredible. He knew each and every staff member's name. It didn't matter what job they did, you know, whether they were working on the golf course, cleaning the gardens, if they were janitors, or if they worked in the kitchen. He just like had rapport with everybody and everyone who wanted to work for this guy. It was just something special, and he took this and took it from a gaming destination with obviously all these great facilities and really turned it into a fantastic family resort. You know, like he realized that gaming wasn't going to be the core income at this venue anymore, and he just orientated around that, and it took him several years to turn it into what it is now. I mean, it's just fantastic. I mean, this place has got occupancy, you know, I think the worst month of the year, is probably August. That's the month that the occupancy is probably down to 80%.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you know, it's just ridiculous how much the occupancy is at this special venue. So, you know, we're so lucky and blessed to actually be able to put out
an event
of this stature on this ground.
And
I
need to talk to you about it. And I know initially you were worried about it. You and I had many a conversation about the change of venue. But what a pleasure it has been to be out here. I've spoken to every single player that has said it has been the nicest venue change on the circuit. Tell me, what were you worried about coming into the series, and how have you seen it pan out so perfectly for us?
It's just been awesome. Like you know, there were a couple of concerns for me about this venue, and you know, and those concerns still stand. You know, I was worried about climate control, which we're still struggling with, but I mean, it's okay now. We kind of got it under control, and I was just worried about being a little bit far away from the general amenities like restaurants, etc. And at night it's a little bit dark getting back to the room, but those kind of things. But they're kind of things that'll get sorted out going forward. You know, I've been told by several players that this is the best poker venue in the world. Yeah. And I laugh at it, and I spoke about this earlier. You know, this venue is, I mean, it's just a normal conference facility, which is just a shell.
Yep.
It just happens to be next to one of the most iconic golf holes in South Africa for sure, and that's the Mount at Sun City, which is a splendid par 5. You know, depending where they put the tee, you know, they can entice you to have a go. Yeah, and this little lake out here, there's two of them, have probably seen more balls than the green has. That's for sure. So.
11.
You know, it's just a stunning location. Nedbank obviously use it as their home base for the Nedbank Challenge. So,
thank you.
You know, and then, you know, you spoke about a braai earlier, and you know, we would never have had a braai in any of the other venues.
Yeah.
You know, before when we've had entertainment, we've had to go to the pool at the Cascades or find a venue of that nature to go and do something. But now we just got this tremendous venue. I can tell you that Caitlin wants to do a beach party at the Valley of the Waves, and I'm gonna, you know, I'm not going to say I'm going to let her do it, but you know, we have decided that there is going to be a time where we're just going to say, you know, that's it. We're taking one night off from poker, and we're going to let the players just
let rip.
So
let it rip, you know.
Mark, if the waves are up there, you do know we both are DJs, huh? As well, so carry the USBs around with us everywhere.
10,000.
Yeah, over to action here. Oki here raising pre with ace 3, and Leopoldo just calling off there with that 11k with his queen 10 suited. No help to either player here, but Oki's still sitting there with 86% next to his name, and that river certainly changes nothing for either man's hand.
Cards on the backs, please.
I'd have loved to have seen Leopoldo taking a bit of more of a aggressive stance there, maybe a cash game mentality to that river, trying to steal that pot there at the end, but you know, maybe didn't need to get too freaky in there. Only 52k in that pot, so nothing massive that he lost out on. But you can see the frustration building a little bit there. I think he realizes the opportunity missed.
Yeah, you know, he's pretty new to tour. The gentleman you see on the rail happens to be his dad.
Oh, lacquer.
Yeah, and he fired a couple of bullets in this flight as well. So, you know, let's just hope that Leo. I'd really like for Leo to to get through into the money tomorrow, just because he's a first timer at tournaments, and that'll be quite cool. First live tournament. Cash 1 from 1 in cashes. That would be
great
pretty
ratio.
cool. But he's got a pretty tough table, and they're pretty deep.
Yeah,
they're pretty deep. So we still got to get rid of 2 before we get to the money. Yeah.
It's weird. It's almost like a satellite scenario. You've got to kind of sit there and just hope for the best, hope that you can get through. Anyone that's sitting even here with a short stack will just hope to catch that min cash, just get that last little sneak of the line. I don't think we're going to see too many people getting out of hand here, considering it's so close to that money bubble, basically.
Look, South Africans now are starting to, well, anyway, at the SunBet Poker Tour, I'll say, are starting to get a little bit more used to playing RTM into the money.
Yeah.
It's a big thing globally to play day ones down to the money, and then have a number of qualifying flights, and it's cool that you just come back and you're in the money. You've got through whatever it is you have to do, and you're in the money. You don't have to come waste your time tomorrow.
Yeah.
You can just jump at the next event if there's one for you or what have you.
8-4. All in.
The first time I did this was in the main event in Cape Town. It was actually brutal then. We were playing down to 10% of the field. It was horribly brutal for the players, and we got a lot of horrible pushback regarding that, and we took that
49,000,
and we made some changes to be a little bit kinder and a little bit nicer. Our main events, we don't do that anymore. Our main events, we now run, if we are playing multiple flight main events, we then just sort of run 15 levels a day, or 15%, whatever comes first, to ease that. But when you want to run a tournament with good structures, and these structures are incredible, you need to kind of thin out the field somewhere. And the truth is, we'd rather thin out the field before they get into money than put them under pressure when they're in the money. Once players are in the money, we want them to really feel like they're playing on a solid structure. They've got every single chance to win the tournament, and they're not getting caught up.
Sorry to interrupt you, Mark. Ray's ripped it in here, 49k with 4 2s. Simon's called with King Jack. Ray Adams at risk here, 104 in the middle.
All right, well, it's a sort of a 60-40 shot here, I guess.
It's like we spoke about earlier.
So both of them picking up a piece of the action there. I think it was a 4 in the window, was it? Or was it a king in the window?
4 in the window.
4 in the window.
7 of clubs, yeah?
7 of clubs. So Ray only looking for a deuce or a 4. And obviously the
king of clubs for good measure.
Yeah, down to our last standing person we need to eliminate here. Let's see what happens further in this action, gentlemen. It's going to be an interesting finish to the night for sure. And pity seeing Ray going there. His form's been pretty good over the last couple of comps. But I just want to talk about it in terms of what happened early on today, Mark, with Rudolph Fourie taking down a title. What does it do for the poker community? Something, a figure like Rudolph is huge in our poker community. And also a really interesting comment that Chris made was the most awesome thing happened when he won. He went straight out onto that deck, pulled 2 tables together, and his entire family joined him, and the trophy sat in the middle of the table. It was just awesome to see. But what does that do for our poker community, seeing a guy like Rudolph Fourie winning the High Roller, which is a prestigious event?
Well, Nick, I'm a bit confused as to how you asked me that question, because Rudolph's a regular winner. Did he not take down the 25k? No, maxed it.
Maxed it, yeah.
Rudolph came second or third, right?
Second, heads up, yeah.
And Rudolph came 7th in the World Series of Poker Senior event, beating out 8,500 other opponents. Rudolph is always in the mix on the leaderboards.
And speak of the man himself. Oh, man.
But, any of the 3 heads up there would have been great winners. Nicky Anu is a special winner.
Yeah.
And Howard Lipman's form is just tremendous, and I see his son Darren came in tonight, so that's really cool. Okay, nice hand developing here, right? Henny had opened under the gun with ace-10 of diamonds, and Daryl Schaff
What did you have with your jacket?
has picked up kings.
Well, my wife told me just now.
33,000.
What did you have?
Love the fact that Daryl's taking his time. You're not rushing this decision.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not that good. What do you have? Jack 9.
So Henny opened for just a little over, what, 2.5x? And Daryl has now made it
33K.
33K, so he's made it like 8x, right?
33.
Wesley, look at your cards, buddy. He got lost in the moment there.
Wes a great guy, he's a special guy, and I've got to thank, I've got him on the stream. I'd like to thank him and his wife Rachel for really contributing towards the ladies' event yesterday, bringing us some cool gifts and prizes and stuff to add some value to it. And we had a lovely ladies' event out there yesterday. I think we had 3 tables at one stage, and the ladies really had a good time. And some of those that bust early really had a good time outside too.
Yeah, very good time.
And it was just like it was really nice. And what I particularly enjoyed about the ladies' event is, when people ask me how long the ladies' event will take, I said to them, guys, it'll probably be done in like sort of 5.5 hours. I mean, we had a late registration period of 4 levels of 25 minutes, not even 2 hours of late reg. With a 25,000 starting stack, with a pretty decent structure. I mean, it's certainly no main event structure, but it also wasn't like a crapshoot structure. It was reasonable, and those ladies grounded out for 11 hours, and it's so cool just that they wanted to play and win, and wanted to play properly, and just show like that they are capable of playing.
Daryl Schaff for the double spin, yeah.
3-catch double spin. Jeez, what a dream.
No.
Double spin, no action?
No, come on.
No.
That's a misread on this side.
Oh, okay, definitely.
Mark, there was a question posted in the chat regarding the ladies' event. Sorry, there was a question posted in the chat regarding the ladies' event yesterday. Would it be ever featured on the feature table itself?
So
9,500.
Absolutely. If we schedule it during a time that there's obviously not something as big as the high roller going on. So obviously, the high roller would take preference. It's a 50,000 buy-in as opposed to a 1,500 buy-in.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. But in saying that, we do want to give our ladies time on screen, and as we did in Cape Town. I'm not sure, you chaps weren't really in the mix in Cape Town, but when we were in Cape Town, Melanie Wisner was out, and she was like sort of the series ambassador.
Yes.
And Melanie did an entire ladies clinic on the stream, and it was so cool and so fun. And for those of you that are interested in seeing it, because it was a pretty good class of poker on how to play poker and some strategy, and you'd actually really realize how good Melanie Wisner is as a player.
Yeah.
That footage is available if you go onto the YouTube site. You can just look up SunBet Poker Tour or NJPT Poker, one of the two, and it'll get you onto the YouTube site. And once you click on there, just look for the playlist, click on Grand West, and you'll find the Melanie Wisner Clinic in the playlist there. And you will get about 2 hours of a poker masterclass. She is really good with people, she's really good at her card knowledge, and we featured the ladies, and then she went to go play a ladies event with them afterwards, and it was a 2-table event, and she did go on to win it. But the way and the fashion in which she won it was really cool, because she had taught them everything, and she had asked them regular questions on how they would do things in certain positions, and she'd give them their views. And as she was knocking them out one at a time, she was telling them, like, when I asked you this question during the clinic, you said you would act like this if you had that.
Yeah.
And she remembered all of that, and as she knocked them out, she said, you told me you would do this, so I figured that's what you had to do, and that's why I did this, and that's why you are.
It's little players you learn almost.
Yeah, she's really, she was fabulous. I mean, I'd really be happy if she was watching the stream and picking up stuff, and I'll be in negotiations and in chats with her soon, because she'd be pretty keen to come back to Cape Town in December. She was really wonderful to have out here. She added tons and tons of value to the Grand West leg last year.
Agreed.
No, for sure. And I mean, like, to be honest with you, two of my favourite events, obviously, running deep in the Little Slam for myself in Cape Town, and the Head and Mob event, but not making anything from it. Those were kind of my two favourite events that I jumped into in Cape Town. So let's hope they're still there. You know, when we come back.
Well, Cape Town was absolutely special series, and it's just getting better and better in Cape Town. You know, as is Pretoria, and you know, those are our kind of two sort of home grounds, if you want to call them. And obviously looking to really expand in Cape Town going forward. You know, we realise the value of the Cape Town community, and we have every intention of giving that Cape Town community every opportunity to play. And I know we've been promising you guys tons of things for years, and you know, we haven't given up. But we are certainly making ground now, as per the last announcements, that we are now planning to run satellites there, etc. And I'll be opening up that room shortly, even if it's once or twice a week. And we're going to start giving you guys in Cape Town opportunities to definitely get to the next series in Times Square. So that's kind of the start, and I'm really hoping it's well supported, and people will be down there. And we're relying on you Cape Townians to make sure that you send the troops in that direction. You know, it'll be a little bit of trial and error in terms of pricing these satellites, etc. You know, we've got kind of a new way that we're kind of doing things. We'll see how they pick it up in Cape Town. You know, we just want to make sure that everybody gets an opportunity. But very excited for that. Now, the one thing, I know we're not talking much poker. Well, there's progression, but you know, when I come on, I just come and
have a chat
and tell the community, you know, those guys that are out there, what's going on, you know, and things to look forward to. And you spoke about the Hen and Mob thing that you liked really a lot, you know. The two gentlemen, Anthony and Roland, that came out from the Hen and Mob,
unreal people,
had just such a great time and such an awesome time, and they loved Cape Town, and they just loved everything about it. They wrote this most incredible article.
I saw that was crazy.
Recent, and it was something like it compared to the best on earth.
It said on those lines.
No, it said on earth, and it was really sick advertising for us.
Unreal.
You know, and you know, for guys to go and write stuff like that, and comparing us to the best in the world and what have you, was really special. They loved it so much that their Hen and Mob campaign this year is that every single Hen and Mob event that goes on around the globe, the winner of the event gets a ticket and accommodation to Cape Town.
Wow.
So you know, we got 12 internationals for sure that would have won a Hen and Mob event around the world, coming on to Cape Town. And the cool thing is, they're not coming for 1 or 2 days, right? They're definitely going to pull in for the series.
Yeah.
So that's number one. Number two, they don't come alone. Right, sure. Big hand developing here. Let me get out the way. We got 10s, Ace, King, and Queens.
25,000.
Yeah, so we just saw Okia under the gun raising to 10k, and Leopoldo just calling with Ace King.
25.
And Wesley Blom waking up with pocket Queens. What a dream spot to be at this point. And let's just see what happens here with the action.
Right, so now Nico's in the tank.
You can always feel the tension in there.
We don't know what Nico has yet.
Yeah, and Oki, in all his experience, just knows, get rid of those 10s, chuck them in the middle, don't even bother. See you next Wednesday.
So Leo, look, I mean, the money should have got in your pre-flop. He's fairly inexperienced in tournament poker. I mean, he's supposed to rip it with that hand.
All in.
Oh, there it is.
Call.
There it is.
What did I call?
I was not quite aware of the action. I wasn't sure that Leo still had to act.
Well, Oki had raised under the gun, and Leopoldo just completed the raise and called there, and then folded around to Wesley Blom, who made it. Made it as a nice, sizable bet there. So.
Yes. Wow,
and there you have
Ace King 8.
Ace King 8.
Turns a card. Wesley looking for 1 out.
Right, so.
And that locks up shop. Leopoldo finding the boat on the river mark. First live event, first cap.
That is so awesome. That is so awesome. So Is that the end?
That's the end.
So that's the end of Wesley Blom?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
170, so...
You know, and earlier I let the cat out the bag with some information that I knew because this thing's a half an hour delayed. And, you know, sometimes I don't think when I come up here. And Leo came in and said cheers to me and thanks, and like he gave me like the signal that he was done and out. And, you know, I'm so happy for him, and I'm pretty sad for Wes because he's just a great guy. You know,
he is.
But I tell you something, I can tell you about this guy, Wesley Blom. I'm going to have a proper jaw with him in Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm looking forward to playing poker with this guy in Vegas and having a good time. He's got energy, man. He's got buzz. He's got vibe. He's got hiss. He's got it all.
He said to me the other day that you know, he said he's grinding almost every single satellite on GG Poker to try and win that WSOP main event. Wow. So that he can just get there and know he's going for the big one. It's the bucket list event around the world. Everybody wants to play in the WSOP main event, and he's certainly putting his hand up as number one on that list. He really, really wants to go. And he said to me, Nick, I had the most frustrating night the other night. We were playing for a 20 seats guaranteed tournament, and he bubbled the bloody event.
Oh, no.
And he just said to me, you know, I'm just going to keep trying, I'm going to keep fighting, I'm going to keep firing at it, and hopefully he can get it there. But gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. It's been a great day of poker, all the way from our high roller main event, high roller champion Rudolph Fourie, down to what has now been day 1A completed this morning, with Sugan Singh going top chip leader there. And Leopoldo, I can tell you, has got more chips than what Sugan, who was chip leader in that tournament, ended on. So
yeah, this is a pretty big field. So so good for him, and
proper boxing.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool, and the flight out there now is turning into a fairly nice size. Yeah, so we've got 7, we've got 11 through here. I think if
three full tables at the
back. If I have a look at the back there, we probably get about 5 or 6 through there. So tomorrow we'll come back to about 20 odd players, or probably just a little bit less than 22 tables, maybe 2 full tables. I think the action starts at 11 a.m. so 11:30 on the stream. And then obviously there's a nice big satellite for the main event going on tomorrow, and then tomorrow night, you know, the main event, and then obviously a couple of things over the weekend just to round everything off. So to the viewers out there, from me, come to Sun City.
Yeah,
we'll find you a bed. Bring your sleeping blanket or something, right? If you want to experience something cool, just come to this main event. 1 flight only, you know, back to the old routes. At some of our stops, 1 flight only. You can register in on Saturday if you want to. Couple of levels of late registration into Saturday. 1 hour levels, 50k starting stack. It's just going to be really, really cool to be part of this experience here at Sun City. To you guys, the commentators, thanks so much, Caps, for everything you guys do. Take the early night, and go put your head down and rest, because you've got a very, 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 very busy weekend ahead of you.
Yeah, that we do.
And don't go and test out your DJ skills, because you've got a busy week ahead of you.
Yeah, 100%.
But from myself and the entire team here at the SunBet Poker Tour, we want to just thank everybody for joining us, and we look forward to a magnificent weekend.
All right, folks, and that wraps up this session. I certainly cannot play any poker tomorrow. I know Chris cannot play any poker tomorrow, but one thing I can look forward to is that braai out on the deck.
Oh, yeah.
And on that note, folks, pull into Sun City, pull into the SunBet Poker Tour. It is live. It is happening. It is awesome. It's in a great venue. It's possibly the stop of the series. Come down and enjoy it. All right, have a good evening, folks, and sleep tight.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Cheers.